Hey there, good evening to you, everyone. How are you? It's good to see you, and it's good to be seen by you. I, the one being glad to do the seeing, am he, Bill Sylvie, aka the Dungeon Delver, coming to you live, loud and clear on a Tuesday evening. And it is a special Tuesday evening because tonight, folks, whether you've just subscribed, whether you've been here for the whole ride or anywhere in between, guys, you are in for a banger of an episode. We are going to play some first edition advanced Dungeons and Dragons. And I'm afraid I'm going to have to insist that you watch us and hang out with us while we do it. We are finishing tonight. Of course, you saw the thumbnail, you read the description. We are finishing. It is the final showdown in Dungeon Module A4 in the Dungeons of the Slave Lords. It's not just a paper size. It's an incredible AD&D module, and we are going to be wrapping it up, concluding it tonight, having some post-game chat with our players, assuming there's time and the whole thing doesn't take the full 2 hours. But I like to start a little early, get rolling out the door just a few minutes beforehand, so I can talk about a few things that I've got going on, and I can do things like say hello to Odd Scimitar Gaming, that Shenmi Z said, Sean Dupuis, Damien247, Yellow Cab 911, Brad, no, the other one, Billy Hollywood, and Techno Babble. Welcome to you all. I'm glad you guys are here. So tonight, is that a little bright there? No, that's about as low as I can get it. Tonight, we're going to be doing that. And if you're newly subscribed, as many of you are, and goodness knows, I thank you very much for that. But if you are newly subscribed and you're like, okay, so what? I just sit here and watch you guys play D&D. Well, yes, but don't feel you can't be a part of the scene, because what you can do is, if you have a question about what we're doing, about how we're doing it, about any of that jazzmatazz, then I want you to feel free to just ask a question in the live chat, and I will do my level best to answer it. And guys, if I don't, someone in the gaming group might, and if not them, then somebody in the audience, because I have the smartest and best looking audience of any 5-night-a-week classic TTRPG live stream show on YouTube. That is a hill I will kill on. I'm not dying on any hills. So that's what we've got going on. I have a great stable of players who are going to be joining us here at the top of the hour. I just wanted to get out there and talk to you fine folks before we did that, and so I don't eat into the game time. Joe Kaufman, good to see you. One thing I did want to mention, since you guys seem really interested in it, and I'm really super proud of it, and I think it's really awesome, is, of course, Familiar. If you missed the demo of Familiar, I must insist that you go watch Monday night's live stream. And it's only gotten better. It's only gotten better, guys. I have added features to Familiar based on your feedback last night. Features, Familiar, feedback. Bear beats Battlestar Galactica. So, is poison use inherently evil? No, it's not. Hurling a flask of poison into the mouth of a monster that is rushing at you to attack you is definitely not an evil act. Tipping your lance with it when you're tilting at the lists? Absolutely. But there are some alignments and some classes that are just like, no, not even, no. They're just not virtuous, period, end of story. Mr. B plays. Good to see you. So, we will be doing that. But yeah, familiar is just it's going to be great, guys. I've got the output cleaned up. I fixed like the monster encounter output now, so it's in columns and it shows you monster hit point, what weapon they have, and what and how much coins they have. So when you're a DM, if you got that to hand and you're like, okay, this many fled, which means the money in their pockets they left with, but this many died, that's how much the party will get. It's much easier, and you'll know when the guy with the crossbow and the axe gets nicked by the party. You don't have to wonder which one that is. It's going to be phenomenal, guys, and I'm very, very, very excited about what familiar is going to do. I added a timestamp and a journaling feature. When you create something in familiar, you will be able to make notes about it, and it will put a timestamp on it when you did it, day and time. So if your party is like, but you told us we had 30 potions of extra healing. Yeah, when did I do that? Last week, just before the game. Scroll through. I said that you are surrounded by 30 pot-bellied heals from Clan Ling. So that's an awesome, incredible feature that I've added. There's 2 more features to add, because today I put in the generating a party on the spur of the moment tool that generates a bunch of magic items for a group of adventurers, like, oh, we're just starting, so it will we're at a con and we're just starting the game. Okay, you're playing a fighter, okay, you've got this. Takes all the guesswork out of it, or it puts all the guesswork into it because you don't know what the program is going to give you back, right? So that's in there. Thank you, Joe. I think it's pretty cool. So that is programmed right in there, and I'm super happy about that. The last 2 remaining pieces are random terrain generation, which will include cities, towns, settlements, that kind of thing, down on the 1 mile hex scale. And it will also include dungeon building, I hope, if I can figure it out. That's right. You'll designate 8.5 by 11 graph paper, or the big giant 17 by 22 graph paper. It'll start you in the middle, and every time you hit spacebar, if it's working properly, but every time you hit spacebar, it'll continue on the path to the next thing. Or you can hit R and it'll take you back to where your entrances are at, and you can pick another door. And again, depending on what size of paper you got, it will stop at the edge. So if you want a mega dungeon, like a just giant in every direction, you'll want to pick the 22 by 17 whatever scale I end up putting it, and it will draw your dungeon map out from the center. So I'm really excited about those features, and I hope I can make the latter one work. But we'll have to see. So yeah, that's what's going on with Familiar, and I'm really, really super duper excited about it. Because again, just make me a campaign. Just sit down and start keying things in. At least that's what I hope will happen. And as I said yesterday, it is sort of in a pre-order mode. If you want to pre-order it now, then it will be $50 for anyone who wants to pre-order it. Or if you already own Crom when it comes time to buy, and I have a list of everybody who's bought Crom, I'll know it's $50. It will be 65 otherwise. But anyway, I'm excited about that. Speaking of things that I am shilling right now, we have merch. You click down below the links. We have merch, lovely designs by, well, design singular, because it's many designs in the one element, by the Tracy Lesh. Beautiful merch, which you should get. Winter is coming, guys. Have you got your Delver's Dungeon hoodie? Have you got your pint glass for your fall pumpkin cider ready? No? Well, get over there and get you some merch. Also, Crom. I did mention Crom, right? The character record organization manager for creating, managing, storing, modifying, folding, bending, spindling, and mutilating your favorite first edition AD&D characters for Windows 8, 8.1, 10, and 11 is available. It is $25, taking payments via PayPal for that. And last but not least, I still have 16 copies of the dungeon module, No Escape, the tournament module for EggCon 3, written by yours truly, for Heidi Gygax Garland and Eric Garland for their con. I got to get some dice made up. I've been thinking about it. Hoodie, you live in the desert, and it never gets cold there. Besides, you can go Fremen style, stop the water loss. The 20 should be an owl. If you're not careful, I might do that. So we're just we're waiting on one other person to join us in the back room. We're going to wait a couple more minutes, and without that, then I am going to go ahead and get started. But tonight is pretty exciting. Like I said, tonight could end fairly quickly. It could end on a down note. The party could get taken down. We'll have to see. We'll just have to see. So, regardless of what happens, we're going to have some post-game chatter, and then we're going to talk about what we're going to do next. Are we going to make new characters? Are we going to keep these characters and play another classic module? I've kind of got a hankering to run White Plume Mountain again, not least of which because I can set it all up on the table to a degree. I've shown you guys that I have that model of the menagerie that I made. John Collins, good to see you. So I'm leaning towards that. But if the party wants something different, if the party wants, or the players want to go poking around the Ghost Tower of Inverness, maybe do that. Go dig around in the hidden shrine of Tamakan. So on and etc. but we'll discuss it. We will discuss it with them. So let's see. Oh my, would you look at the time? Let's go ahead and bring on our group, and hopefully, where did my phone go? Sorry about that. Hopefully, we'll get our sixth player on with us here soon. So I'm going to go ahead and put my headphones on, and we're going to drag these people in here screaming and kicking for their just desserts. First up is a guy who has been around here a long time. He jumped in one of probably the most one of the most ignominious things you can do, which is here's an NPC, you can run him. But I think personally, he's breathed a lot of life into this character, and I appreciate him all the more for it. Everybody, please put your hands together for the one and only Gonzalo Lira's Bartab as Paul the Fighter. Good evening, sir.
The final countdown.
How you doing?
I'm ready to go.
All right.
This is going to be like Conan. This is going to just imagine a loincloth or naked and a sword. That's it.
I love it. I absolutely love it. All right. Now that everyone has that image locked in your mind, and I know what Gonzalo looks like, so that's doubly worse for me. But let's welcome our ranger, who's no stranger to danger. You can find him here on YouTube. Let me tell you, if you want like deep dives, like serious, like games 102, not 101, not the intro class, about not just D&D but Rollmaster, which is a rare treat on YouTube, then you got to check out my next player at his YouTube channel, which is at Great Old Ones channel. I don't know how you could mess up going over there and throwing him a subscribe. So without further ado, everybody say hello to Great Old Ones as Baldorinth the Ranger. Good evening, sir.
Good evening there, Mr. Dungeon Delver, sir. I am screaming but not kicking because I am not a monk.
Exactly. But it's good to see you. And again, everybody,
yes.
Go throw that man some subscriptions. I must insist on that. And speaking of people to whom you must subscribe, I should just have that as a template, because I have got the wonderkind of cool YouTubers here. Next up is a chap who, without whom the party would not be where they are today. Naked, covered in slime, and about to get their asses kicked. But you can find his channel here on YouTube, where he holds forth about comic books. He's talked to like some of the comic book greats on his channel. I'm going to have to insist also that you go over there and give him a subscribe. He does book, movie, TV show talk over there. And he occasionally hangs around over here, which I think is just darn nice of him. You can find him at Yang Yan Zhao 4. That's the number 4 here on YouTube. Everybody, please welcome Yang Yan Zhao as Fingers the Halfling Thief, by which I mean he is a halfling who steals, not someone who steals halflings.
Good evening, everyone. I would like to point out, too, that Fingers is still wearing his root-made harness, so he looks a little bit more like Sean Connery from Zardoz.
And I'm here for it. I'm absolutely here for it. All right. So, and next up, speaking of cool people on YouTube, because that's just, the way it is. They all come here to hang out. They know what time it is. A gentleman whose channel covers such diverse topics as medieval history, fantasy tabletop role-playing games, and navigating the tabletop role-playing game scene as someone with a disability. It's got something for everybody, and I do recommend you subscribe to it. It's D&Disability, D&Disability here on YouTube. His name is Thane Kyle, and he is playing Holder the Cleric. Everybody give it up for Holder the Cleric. Good evening to you, sir.
Hello, sir. I'm really excited for your DM's assistant. I said this like last night in your chat, but
I saw. Thank you.
For individuals like me, while your program sometimes works with stuff like NVIDIA, sometimes doesn't. That's neither here nor there. The fact that yours is all keyword search callable, you can the document it creates is compatible with it. So even if you need help to operate the software, it's so much better to operate the end result of your software than it is to go through the DMG, because first edition DMG sucks balls. I'm sorry.
No, it doesn't. But I understand that it can be hard to navigate. That I will not disagree with you on. Yeah, so I'm excited about it, and I'm glad you're excited about it, and I hope you will. I hope you will take a liking to it. By which I mean enjoy it, not put moss on it. Last for now, because we're still waiting on a 6th player, but hope he makes it. Is a guy. He doesn't have a YouTube channel, but he's done 1 or 2 little indie videos. You probably haven't heard of the little production studio. It's a real, like, hand to mouth kind of place. Pixar, I think is what it Pixar, something like that. I don't know, but we can ask him to clarify on that. But he is an Academy Award winning writer and director, and his Oscar winning film War is Over can be seen over on electroleague.com. Everybody, please welcome another person who stepped into the boots of an NPC with aplomb. This is Dave Mullins as Roy the Magic User. Dave!
Hey guys,
Dave is here, man.
How's it going?
We
do actually have a YouTube channel for Electro League. It's also on the John Lennon channel, because we did that film with the Lennon estate.
Yeah. There you go. I stand corrected.
Look up War is Over on YouTube, and you'll see our channel, Electro League. I just want to set the record straight on something. Everybody was making fun of me because I was holding onto those clubs for such a long time during the campaign. And you know what? We could really use some extra weapons right now. So I'm just saying I was right. So everybody was giving me shit, but I was right. We had those clubs now. We've been much better shape.
All right. Well, I mean, hey, I'm not the one who was making fun of you. You'll have to. No, you weren't.
You'll
have to take it up.
I was making fun of you.
Yeah.
So.
he was making fun of you. But anyway, I do want to answer a question before we get rolling here. Mad Dog asks, what's the next tabletop RPG after 1E AD&D? Well, I mean, that's something we're going to discuss with a group here. I mean, are we going to go caveman and do 3 little books only, OD&D? Are we gonna just break out and play an eclectic all tiefling party for 4th edition? I can answer that one for you. No, God, no. But we will find something. You may rest assured. We will absolutely find something.
Do you think that the new that running dang it, you just said it in the beginning of this module with Carabdis and the volcano and the crab.
White Plume Mountain.
Yes. White Plume. I think running White Plume would be really fun. I have not run that as a player ever, and I think that would actually be awesome.
I agree.
And I just want to point out, and some of you OGs have seen it. Sean, so I call for Queen of the Demon Web bits. Okay, but some of you OGs have seen it. I do have the terrain to put up specifically White Plume Mountain.
Ooh.
I have a custom piece of homemade.
Oh, you done did it now, son.
I done did it now.
You did not even just say that.
I did. I have a beautiful piece of terrain. I've shown it off before. I'm quite proud of that technological terror that I have created.
I want to see what those floating platforms look like on your miniatures. That would be awesome.
I mean, I hope that they're hanging. I hope that I can that I can impress with those, because that's a cracker of a puzzle getting across those things. But we've got a bit of an obstacle in front of us tonight. Last week, the party had finally emerged from the twisting caverns beneath Suderham and come out into the full daylight to find that the peak, the conic peak in the middle of the island on which Suderham sits has erupted with great violence. Ash, flames, smoke, cinders, burning mud has burst forth from the dormant cone. It is as if the evil priest who helped interrogate you, his statement that the earth dragon was awakening had indeed come true. You have run along the side of the island, which almost cost you your ranger, but for a fast thinking use of the rusty dagger that you had found neath the dungeon, and it did cost you that. So as you ran through, survivors scrambling for boats, for driftwood, anything to get across the water to the relative safety of the far shore, you've seen quite a few people, and one of them stops you, and before you have a chance to attack him, because lo, he was dressed like one of the slavers' guards, he reveals himself as the agent Selzen Murtano, who was sent there by your employers to keep an eye out for you and assist you as best he could. Selzen was wearing leather armor and carrying a long sword, which he has handed over to your party. He said, I'll do my level best to help you as I can, my friends.
Paul has the long sword.
Paul has a long sword. He also hands over some items that he filched from Draken Keep, a clerical scroll of 4 spells: Cure Serious Wounds and 3 Cure Light Wounds. A magic user scroll of 5 spells: Sleep, Invisibility, Strength, Dispel Magic, and Hold Person. So he chats with you, and he points to a nearby pier and says, "That's the water dragon. That's where your items are being held. We can try to abscond with any other boat, but if you mean to put an end to the slavers now, I imagine they'll be making their way there."
What time of day is it?
We're going to say that it is mid-morning.
Damn. Okay.
Question. Now, you mentioned there's a volcano coming. Is the sky dark?
I mean, yeah, there's ash hanging in the sky.
Does
dark
Roy
enough?
think? Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, well, I was going to say dark enough to require lights, lanterns.
No. I mean, there are occasionally like as some of the ash clouds and smoke and steam rising from the volcanic cone block out the sun for a minute, it gets dark like a really stormy day, but that passes fairly quickly. I'm sorry, go ahead. One I was saying, he also gives a crystal monocle to the party, and says, this has a permanent read magic on it, right, so that you can utilize the scrolls without having to cast read magic each time, as you normally would.
Amazing.
So Holder and I will need to share that. We'll have to stay close.
Mm.
Okay.
A style thing I learned from Holder in this campaign is, let me show you how you should have asked that question. What time of night did you say it was?
Exactly.
Um,
lead the witness.
So we're going to head towards there in a group and try to see if there's any kind of structure or anything where we can get to within a 30-second or 20-second run to the ship. Is there anything that we can just dash behind near it?
So just to describe, I mean, it is basically, it's a ship tied up to a pier. It's far enough away that they are not, that who is near it is not immediately looking and pointing at you guys. So,
right. But if we go stand, if we just go stand within 50 yards of it, are we going to be obvious only people standing 50 yards from it?
Just naked people. No.
Well, nobody. I mean, every cluster of slaves. There's enough slaves milling about, running for boats. Lashing furniture together. Who are dressed essentially exactly as you guys are. That you're not necessarily going to stick out that much. Even with your improvised weapons, you see.
And how far away are we from the boat right now?
I'm going to say you're about 20 yards from the actual pier, and the ship itself is maybe another 20 yards up the pier.
Oh,
so
okay.
You're a ways removed from it. And like I said, there are people improvising rafts and that sort of thing. You see a man and a woman are carrying a large cabinet to use as a raft. He puts her on it and pushes it in and stands there looking, and she yells out, "Don't be a fool. There's plenty of room on it for both of us." So, he jumps on that.
The water's so cold.
So how long will it take to run to the boat from where we are now? How many rounds? Or
if you guys run, you'll be in there in less than a round.
Okay. So we're
but I just want to point out, near the boat, near the end of the pier, there are 3 guards watching the crowd. I mean, basically making sure no one rushes for this boat. One is obviously an ogre, and there are 2 humans with long swords, and beyond them there are 14 men loading and preparing the boat. They are not paying attention to you right now.
Are they going up a ramp? Or
Wait.
Yeah, there's a narrow, short gangway.
So let's. I go ahead, Holder.
I do have hold person, and it's one of the few spells. Like if I had access to first level spells, which requires 4 hours of rest, I should have access to second level spells, which still only require 4 hours of rest. I would argue DM, and that thus I would have access to hold person.
That's going to be super useful to us.
I also have it on the scroll, so it won't work on the ogre, but it'll work on the 2 humanoids.
Paul's gonna pull everybody together and face away from the dock and form us into a loose line with Roy and any other spellcasters facing us. So we're standing between the guards and spellcasters. My thought was real quick that we would send Fingers in with spider climb and invisibility, give him a minute to get on the boat. Then Roy's gonna cast a jump on me, and I'm going to jump up onto the boat. I'm going to see if I can just draw them back up onto the boat. It's going to be a huge problem if I can get on there. And then once I've distracted them or pulled them away because people on the boat are dying, then you guys can head in with spells and with Crennet and Burke leading the way.
Yeah, the assumption is that the gangplank is going up to the boat, or is it a tall pier where it's just flat and you can just jump onto the boat?
So the boat itself, I don't know my ships. I'm sorry. Let me see if Windows will let me show you guys this picture of the boat.
Yeah, I'm just curious if the pier's built tall so you can go to the surface, if it's just going straight across the surface, or if it's like a tall sort of angled gangplank and you'd have to, if you wanted to get on another way, you'd have to climb up the side.
Okay. I want to answer your question. They say a picture is worth 1,000 words. So here's an entire essay on what the boat looks like.
Oh, wow. Like a carve.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so it's not like a bunch of rooms and stuff in there.
Right. It's not a like a what is it? A galleon or anything like that.
Frigate or something. I mean, it seems like I could just cast invisibility on Fingers, and Fingers, you can just run over there, jump on there, get in the hole, grab whatever you can, and run back. With invisibility, does the things that he hold, will they turn invisible as well, or will it be a bunch of like floating armor and swords and rings? And
yeah, stuff? And if at that angle, I probably can't get close enough to jump onto it.
Anything Warner carried is anything Warner carried is invisible with you.
Okay. Figures, I mean, do you guys like that idea of just casting invisibility on you? You go see what you can get?
Here's the thing. I'm wondering if it would be better. Banking on him getting in and getting something that's going to drastically help us in the fight at this point, unless there's some other distraction going on, I'm not 100% sure is going to work.
I mean,
go ahead.
I can try command and see if I can just get one of them to bolt. That could very well be a distraction, but it's all I've got.
Well, yeah, I thought getting on should be no problem, but he's not going to start searching until you launch your attack, and then they're all going to be, doing whatever by the gangplank.
Yes, that's true. Okay, well, if that's the case, if we're going to do that, then we'll go ahead and give Fingers his shot, give him a minute, and then can we give Burke strength?
Yeah, I can do that. I'm wondering if I want to like do a whole person on the two guards at the front, and then we just all focus on the ogre.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. Paul will attack the ogre, and you can try to hold the other two. But I think let's get Fingers set up with his spells, and then give strength to Burke, and then we'll charge in, and you can handle the hold person stuff once Paul charges in.
I could try. Also, alternatively, I could try using command on the ogre as well.
Does that work?
As long as they speak my language and can understand the command, and I'm not going to throw something like auto defenestrate at him, but I could point at him and yell like "die," and he might think he's dead for 6 seconds. Enough for you guys to hit him a couple of times for free.
Yeah, and just so you know, strength lasts at my level. It lasts for 36 turns. So
yeah, that's a good long time.
I do have a question for the DM.
Yes.
Can we see any slave lords? And if we can we get like a rough idea of what kind of class they are? Like fighters? Are they wearing robes? So they may be spellcasters, that kind of thing.
So yeah, you do recognize some of them as having been present at the little Q&A sessions that you were put through for you don't remember how long. So
some of them were in that room where we got knocked out at the end of A3.
Yes, and a lot of them were in a cell. Take him to room 101.
But here's the thing. Can anyone name in 2 or 3 seconds here the one thing that Fingers can go get that's really going to help us?
Weapons.
Yeah, but okay, yes, but he's got I guess he can carry a couple of invisible weapons then, right?
Well, he's got his harnesses, so he could just, stick all the sheaths for the.
How much can you carry?
Back.
How much can you carry?
It's not great. He's his strength is only 6.
Yeah. I'm just saying, I don't know that you're gonna get something and bring it out here unless it was the Ring of Shooting Stars. I don't know what else. I don't know what else, and we can't use it during the day. I don't know what else we have that would be tide turning.
Well, once he gets his magic invisible sword, then he has permanent invisibility and he can make a couple runs.
Yeah, he can start backstabbing, I guess. That's probably the best thing. That's all I would try to get. I wouldn't worry about anything else, honestly. I would just get that and start backstabbing.
I would grab whatever you can.
Having a higher strength might help his to hit roll.
No, he's only got 6 strength. That it won't even get him up into any bonus.
Oh, well, I mean,
a max of 12, I think.
Yeah, so go ahead.
Yeah, he does have a -1 to hit right now. So I mean, it could get him to 0, but
Burke has a 15
he can carry
strength.
like 100 and something, I think.
Burke has like a 15 strength. I think that he could possibly get up into the 18 load double somethings. Yeah. Which would be more helpful, I think. I think you have the backstab. That'll get you pretty far. That being invisible and having that backstab, you're going to be all right, I think, offensively.
Okay. Well, let's do this. Why don't I cast invisibility on Fingers? Fingers can go in.
Spider Clam first. Oh, no, I guess he doesn't need it. Sorry.
Invisibility on Fingers and get him in so he can get his sword and grab some stuff and maybe make a couple trips. If anything goes haywire, I'll cast Hold Person on the two guards, and then Holder if you want to command the ogre, and then hopefully we just get enough gear we can just get in there and kill them and take the boat. I think that's the plan. Is we're going to take the boat, right?
Yes.
All I can think to do is cast Command the ogre. I could cast Bless on the party, which would help, like generally speaking. But I don't know if you would rather me try Command or Bless.
I think save Command for one of the guys on the ship. Bless is probably better. This is going to be a bloody combat up front. Also, I just want to confirm there, Roy. You said Fingers give Fingers a chance to do multiple trips. We got to decide: is that what we're doing, or are we just giving him a minute and going?
I would do multiple trips and get as much gear as we can.
Okay, it's going to be. I mean, he's going to.
My 2 cents.
We don't. The problem is we don't know how long to give him. How long do we wait?
Well, I mean,
wait until the halfling starts screaming.
Yeah, we'll know if something's gone haywire, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So we're just going to wait here until we hear from Fingers, and then if 10 minutes goes by and we haven't heard anything from Fingers, do we go in or what? I'm confused as to what we're going to do.
You guys should just launch the attack, and then Fingers can start rooting around.
I mean, I think we give Fingers 1 minute to get in and get situated, and then we attack.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Okay. So we'll let Fingers go, and then then Burke can get strength, and then we'll by that time it'll be almost a minute, and we can head in.
Okay, I'll start by casting strength on Burke, and what I roll 6 to see what the...
No, Burke is a fighter. You will roll a D8.
Ooh, D8. Okay.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Oh man. So I think that
gives them plus damage.
Yeah, that will give him +1 damage. Every little bit helps.
Yes.
All right. So that takes about 10 minutes. You guys are trying to stay hidden. The ground rumbles. Just you hear a loud boom from out in the lake, and there's like a fountain of water that flies up, and one of the some slaves that are pushing a punt into the water off to the right scream, "The sky is falling!" So and you can see now that like there's great glowing globs of lava flying through the air, turning black as they cool and then hitting the water. So
all right.
How long does it take for me to cast invisibility on Fingers?
Invisibility is very, very quick. Okay. I think it is. Let's see.
Duration is in the screenshot I sent, or
yeah.
not.
7
casting
rounds.
time. Oh yeah.
No, 7 segments. 7.
Oh, I mean, I'm sorry. The duration of the spell.
Oh, the duration.
1 plus every level, I believe.
Okay.
Invisibility?
Yeah, no, invisibility is
permanent until dispelled or spoiled.
Oh, you're right. Sorry. I was thinking strength.
Casting time is 2 segments, is what you originally asked.
As a second level spell, it's 2 segments. So Zhang, congratulations, you are now invisible.
All right.
Fingers is now invisible.
Yep. He will start making his way down there, trying to keep his little halfling feet as quiet as possible.
Paul starts slowly counting down a minute.
All right. So let's see. And what is your move silent, please?
It is 57%.
Okay. If they notice you, they make no sign.
Okay. Are they on the gangplank, or can he walk on there still quietly, of course, but is there room to walk there, or does he need to hang on the side and shuffle hang up to the top?
You're going to have to shuffle hang.
He will do
So
that.
let's go ahead and make a climb roll for you. Climb walls.
Right. It is 77%.
77%, really, for your climb walls? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Thieves climb walls ability always starts really high, and it just gets better and better.
Okay.
Better.
Yeah. Actually, his is less because he's a halfling. It's minus
All right.
15.
So you start working your way along. You're holding on, and you are now on the boat. Give me a D6 roll, please, Yang.
Oh God. All right.
Okay, yeah, nobody, you're dodging people as barrels and crates are being loaded on the boat, but nobody is running into you. So what are you looking for on the boat?
Okay, so I am looking for some sort of chest that would be large enough to hold our gear, or, if there is a lower deck, is there a hatch that would go down?
There is a very shallow cargo hold that they are filling rather quickly with 2 hatches that, a normal person, they're so shallow, a normal person is only waist deep stepping into them.
Okay.
So these are not huge, vast cargo holds or anything. There is what is it? Sort of a stern, not really a stern castle, a stern galley, you might say. Call it maybe 7 by 8 by 7 roomlet.
Okay. Let's see. He's small, so he wouldn't really have any problem fitting in that cargo hold, right?
You would not.
Is the door to the castle thing open?
It is closed right now.
Oh shit. Well, he's not opening that thing. All right, he's gonna go into the cargo hold then.
Okay. There it is dark, but there's enough light that you don't need your infravision / it wouldn't work anyway. Looking around, there are crates, barrels, and boxes. All of them seem just straight up identical.
Do any of them are they labeled?
No.
Do any of them seem large enough for our stuff?
You see no ill-gotten booty, and you see no ill-gotten body. There are crates there big enough for you to comfortably sit in. but there's bunches of those. And in fact, 2 guys lower one down.
Okay.
And if they put another one down next to that one, you're going to have to find another way out.
All right. He will. Oh, man. All right. He's going to sneak back up.
Has it been a minute yet?
Yes, it has.
Okay. We're heading in.
All right.
Okay, so fingers, I am rolling your move silent. And that was what again?
Move silent is 57%.
Okay. You pull yourself up on the hatch combing to clamber out, and when you push out, the crate underneath you shifts with a kathunk. The hatch combing creaks precipitously, and there is one of the slave lords standing with the others, who stops, turns, looks in your general direction, and says, "What was that?" So, meanwhile, back on the pier, a minute has gone by. What are you doing?
Well,
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was going to say, well, party, I'll put the question to you, because I liked the idea of waiting for him originally. You want me to cast Bless now? Yes or no?
Yes.
All right, I'll cast Bless.
Okay. How many segments for Bless, please?
Oh, hell. You had to ask.
I can look it up.
Okay.
I can look it up.
Let's say I didn't have it immediately in front of me. I just know what it does.
That is just fine. Casting time, 1 round. So 1 minute.
It forces us to give him a second minute.
Okay. The fellow who was kind of looking in your direction when he saw the crate just kind of scoot of its own accord and heard the creak, is now looking around and says, "If one of you lubbards is in that hold," he whistles and motions some men at arms over, and they're now feeling around on the deck. All right, you've cast Bless on the party.
All right. We
Paul
have 6 melee rounds. Let's go.
Paul heads in, marching directly towards the ogre, taking the lead with Krennet and Burke on each side, heading directly towards the guards there, and Paul is specifically screaming and yelling out at the ogre, drawing his attention.
All right. The ogre yelling back in common. He let's see. Points his 2-handed sword at you and says, "You can die by burning, or you can die by drowning, or I can cut you in half if you take one more step, maggot."
I'll have that head.
All right. The other 2 draw their swords, and they begin to move towards you. You can both close the distance in a single melee round. Krennet is she chokes up on that thigh bone she's got, wielding it. And what is Faldarinth doing?
Faldarinth will do the same. Doesn't matter if I'm carrying a club or a sword. I get my +4 hit points to damage versus ogres. I'm gonna clock it.
There you go. Okay. Yang, what is Fingers going to do? They're like poking around. They're like, "I'm telling you, I heard something." Well, it could be rats. And the obvious slave lord says, "There are no rats upon this ship except for you lazy bastards. Find whatever did that."
TM.
Yes.
Can I try and throw the skull that my character is still carrying around? You know, the one that's filled with basically
pitch? Yes.
burnt pitch or burning pitch?
Yes, you will do. So you're kind of like throwing it almost like a flask of oil.
That's the hope. If I can get a flask of oil out of it, great.
Okay. All right. It's a fair cop. So who are you going to throw it at? Ogre, man at arms, what?
I don't think I can get the slave lord, so ogre it is.
Yes. Okay, and I'm sorry, back over to you, Yang. What is Fingers doing?
So do they seem to notice the scuffle going on outside?
Not yet. This is all kind of simultaneously going down.
He will, if he can, he will try to move silently away from the area that they're investigating to whatever seems the safest.
Okay. Yeah, I mean there's barrels on deck and boxes and that sort of thing. So you're gonna try and move silently. Dave, what is Roy going to do?
He is casting Hold Person on the 2 guards that are not the ogre.
Hold Person on the 2 guards. Gotcha. Okay. Let's roll initiative, and we're just gonna start at the top with Gonzalo. Give me a D6 roll, please. 6, a fine way to start that off. So okay,
You're welcome. Nick.
A 4. Okay, so you may close and strike them. Hold Person, let's see, magic user, Hold Person,
3 segments. I would have backed it up while the bless was going on.
So 3 segments. It will go right after the monsters move forward to engage, but that's not to say that they won't be held, just that they will get their actions in this round before Hold Person goes off. So missile fire goes first. Holder, throw that skull.
Yeah. You know what would actually help is if I had DDD dice open. That was, I don't know why I blanked on not having that open, but here we go. Up 19.
19. That is a hit. Let's see. I'm gonna do
2d6.
This thing has been very heat stressed, and you guys have carved into it to make it into an ad hoc holy symbol. I'm going to apply some definite negatives to this save versus crushing blow. Still, like I said, I did apply some definite negatives to it. It strikes him anyway. He's splattered with pitch. He's screaming in pain. Roll 2d6, please.
Nice. Oh, yeah.
Not he is screaming and beating at the flames. Just
and that is the first time I have thrown holy oil this entire campaign, and the last violent action will take. Holder will hurl now.
Burn. You're like,
Paul looks at Holder. You killed a guy.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Credit says that's my kind of holy violence. So yeah, he's pretty much in agony. But
now who got hit there? Who's the target?
The ogre.
Oh,
the
perfect.
Ogre.
Perfect.
So the other 2 are moving up. But let's see. Paul, you may go ahead and attack in this round.
All right. This was intended to be a charge if it can be, but
you're close enough you don't have to. I mean, you can if you want.
Yeah, I mean, because it's better. I get a bonus to do that, right?
Yeah. Then charge with a capital C.
Yeah.
You will strike it +2, defend it -1.
So 10 plus the bless spell gives me 1 plus
charge
3.
+3 for your strength.
Yeah.
All right. Let me see. We have a chart, by the way, guys. In case you're wondering, what's his THAC0? We have a chart. We don't need that. All right.
So it's 15. I think that's 15 or 16.
15. Regardless, that connects. You drive the sword under the plates of his scale mail. Roll your damage versus Lairge, please.
This +6. So 9.
So 9 points of damage. Yeah, you just drive the sword in. He's still burning. He's screaming. He's in pain. Falderin, finish him off.
I will do my best. $12 plus the bless.
13. Let's see.
Yep.
That is just going to hit him.
Nice.
All right.
So you are going to get your level bonus, which is +4, I think.
+4, yes. And the
Plus
club is what,
4.
D6?
Club versus large is not great. That may only be like a D3. I'm going to have to see. It may be D4, but it isn't a bunch. But again, you still get, so let's see, club.
Oh, somebody said I was doing a Leroy Jenkins. Thanks, Damien.
1D3.
Ooh, 1D3. All right.
But you're still going to get your level bonus.
Yeah. Oh,
There we
nice.
go.
So
That would be
so
7.
7. Yeah, just whatever way you want to say that you dispatch him, you may.
I just like the sound of the sickening thud.
All right.
Creased
So
his skull. How's that? Yeah.
that's fine. He continues to sizzle and burn as he falls down. The other 2 men at arms, let's see. Fingers, let's go ahead and roll your move silently to try and avoid detection. Okay. They are now closing in around you. You step, creak, and they're closing in a semicircle, slowly waving swords back and forth. This fellow hears the ruckus on the pier and says, I know who this is. Find whatever is hiding and slay it. And he then leaps towards the bow of the ship, not off the bow, to the bow, looking out on the pier, yelling out to the other slave lords and the other men at arms. Meanwhile, the 2 slave lords, or the 2 sergeants, both miss. Oh, and I forgot to roll for credit. Let's see.
And Burke.
So credit misses badly. Burke, let's see, 12 plus 1 is 13. And he is just swinging a fist as he can.
6 level fighter.
Yeah, fighter 6, 13.
Really using his clubs right now.
I swear to God.
All right, he clocks one of them with a fist, so he's going to do a D3 plus 1 because of his bonus. D3 plus 1. So he will do 2 points of damage. And Alderweg is not to be forgotten. He is also striking with his fist. 60. He clocks the other one. And does 2 points of damage to him. All right, so let's see. They both have long swords. This is what, so folks ask about weapon speed. Here's the educational portion of the show tonight. We have a hold person about to go off. Now, per raw initiative, the hold person spell goes off in the 7th. So these 2 guys could potentially get to act if they were striking with their bare hands, striking with natural weapons such as bite, gore, claw, headbutt, what have you, or if they were striking with single segment weapons. They're not. They're fighting with long swords, and the long sword is a 4 segment to hit weapon. So before those can land, They make saving throws. One of them does not. The other one
And it's
may.
-1, right? Because it's 2 of them.
That is correct. So that is -1. So that becomes a 14. Let's look at the saving throw chart.
Come
And
on.
as these guys are. Neither one of them saves. They are both held.
Push them in the water, boys. They're gonna suffocate.
Okay. So Crinit grabs up a long sword and tosses another one to Faldarinth.
Excellent.
So
Did they have any shields or anything on them?
did they have any shields or anything on them? Let's see. Let's see. It does not say, but I'm going to look at something real quick here. So I'm going to say that they are in chainmail, and yes, they have shields.
Let's give Crinit and Burke the shields.
All right, Berkowitz and Crinit both have shields now. Their armor class becomes a 9. They are armor class 9. But now that all this has gone down, you have 4 men at arms searching for you, good halfling. They are swinging their weapons in your general direction. The fellow who has leaped into the bow is looking to do something. The crispy, crackly flames continue to gutter on the ogre's body. By the way, the ogre did have a weapon also, that 2-handed sword.
Ooh.
So
I think Burke had a bastard sword, so he might be able to. use
no,
it.
I mean it's weapon proficiency. It's not like weapons.
Paul is not proficient in 2-handed sword, believe it or not.
Okay.
I could have sworn he was. Okay.
No.
Burke
may still want it if he's not proficient with longsword.
I mean, he is proficient with longsword.
Yeah.
Burke?
Well, Burke will snatch it up and say, I'll make do.
Okay, well, then I'm taking the shield. If Burke's taking the 2-handed sword, I'm taking the shield.
Okay, that's fine. All right, so now you guys have the attention of some folks on the boat. Let's see. So what is he
Roy,
going to do?
Can you cast jump when we get up to the boat?
I can.
All right. Well, I mean, you guys are really close to, like, closing to meet with them. Put you guys near the bow of the boat, like you're like 10 yards away from it.
And it's level with the dock, so
Right,
Yeah,
but
jump right on.
what I'm
Yeah.
thinking is I'm going to try to jump over them into the boat. I don't want them casting spells on us. You've got the other fighters here. If I can jump on the boat and try to get to them.
Yeah,
What do you
I'm planning on casting sleep on any of the.
Okay, yeah.
If there's one of them starts casting a spell.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
But yes, I can cast jump on you just for mobility.
You can't hear what's said, but some of the men who are armed as the others looking are continue to more rapidly put stuff on, and you have let's see. So there's 5 of this group who've broken off from the men at arms. They're dressed distinctly enough, and you recognize their faces now, that they're the slavers. And this picture here, this deserves being seen. So you guys will know, everyone in the audience will be able to see this. Let's just put that up. There are your foes, as rendered by the one and only Errol Otis. And yes, One of them is a strange elf. You have seen her kind before. Obsidian skinned, silvered hair, possessed of a ravishing alien beauty, yet also possessed of black-hearted evil. And she is she is moving forward to attack you all. So
they've come down onto the dock then?
They have come down onto the dock. They are they are going to be doing stuff.
All right.
Okay. The other men-at-arms are doing nothing. These two guys are held.
Well, they should be pushed in the water by now.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can just shove them as you go by. Sploosh, sploosh.
Can I hurl my club at the guy on the bow?
Yes, you absolutely can throw it. We will treat it as a thrown hammer.
I can throw a hammer.
Out of doors. I said you're 10 yards. Let's look in the player's handbook and see what kind of range that the thrown hammer is. And 10 yards. Let's see. So let's see.
I forgot
Hammer,
now.
small, medium, large. So let's see. That's feet underground 3. So that's going to be long. So that will be at -5. But you can, well, no, a club can be thrown. So we don't treat it as a hammer. We actually do treat it as a club, but it still will be long range for a club. So you can absolutely throw it at him, dude, if you want.
It will make him think about what he's doing.
Yep.
It may make him think about what he's doing. So Yang, these 4 guys who got their swords out, they are looking in your general direction. What is Fingers going to do?
So where is Fingers in relationship to the railing?
This ship is not very wide. It's maybe 3 yards wide. So you're like, you can be there in a move if you win initiative.
All right, I'm going to try. He's going to try to, he's not going to like jump into the water, but he's going to try to, like he did the shuffle climb thingy on the outside of the railing.
Okay.
And pray that Paul can make a distraction to get these guys off of him.
Okay, sounds good. All right. Let's roll initiative and great old ones. How you feeling, buddy? How you feeling about initiative?
Oh, terrible. Of course.
Okay.
Does he get a +1 for bless?
Now you feel worse.
He does not get a +1 for bless. Hey, I only rolled 1 better than you.
Can we fire him? I don't understand.
Absolutely not. All right. So let's see. Let me see. That is going to be I think he will do that first. So this is where, again, all right. Okay, so party acts in the second segment. The fellow on the bow is casting a spell. He's raising his hands. He's clapping them together. He's holding up an evil, holy symbol as he's going on and on. In this round, a half-orc, obvious half-orc, rushes forward.
DM,
Yes.
can I cast command on him?
You're going to try and cast command on him. Absolutely.
It's one segment.
It's okay. So that will go off in segment 3. Yes, you can try and cast command. But there's things that happen. So, okay. So the dark-skinned elf is also likewise, getting ready to cast something again. You're not sure what it is. Let's
I'm going to do the same as Holder and cast sleep on her, which is one segment.
Okay.
It's not a tiefling.
It's not a tiefling.
Hey, don't bullshit me. All right, so oof. Okay. All right, there is another fellow standing next to her. He's also mumbling, and he is let's see. He is holding aloft a glowing sense of incense and sprinkling a phosphorescent material in it that's causing it to pop and spark and glow. And it's like you're getting after images on your eyes as whatever spell he's getting ready to cast is. He is standing kind of back. All right, let's see. All right, I think we've got all of our stuff is going down right now. Let's go ahead and we've rolled for initiative. So melee, this big burly fighter closes in, swinging his sword. He is attacking, Paul, unfortunately.
Oof.
18.
Pretty sure that's a hit.
He cut you.
I'm AC 9. You might want to look it up. Pull up
I'll cut you. I'll cut you, boy. Okay, so yeah, he drives that sort of his in, and let's see. Give me a save versus poison, please. Add +4, add your bless to it also.
Yeah.
Okay, so you make it. This blade burns like hell. Yeah, this guy's using a poison weapon against you.
He's got a poison blade.
All right.
Morgul blade.
Well, I cast bless. What do you want me to do?
I'm just letting everyone know.
It's because you killed that guy. You're being punished.
Right. I do have cure serious wounds if anybody needs it, but like that's it.
Holden killed a guy.
He killed a guy. Did you see
Well, I
that?
didn't mean to kill him.
Oh, that really escalated.
Yeah,
quickly.
you were cleaning your burning skull and it went off accidentally.
Exactly. He gets it.
You have cure serious wounds twice and 3 cure light wounds on that scroll, unless you gave that to
no, that's what I have on. That's what I have on my person. I thought I only had cure serious wounds once. That's cool.
Was there any damage from the attack?
Oh, the attack on you? Yes, there was. It was longsword damage, so it's going to be a let's see.
1d8.
1d8 plus 1. He's a strong fellow. So you take
2.
Hey, it could be 2.
So
it's 4. That's not bad.
right.
All right, and yes, I'm sorry, that was only 1 cure critical wounds on that scroll.
Okay.
So missile attack goes before spell. Roll your 2 hit, throwing your club there.
Hey, buddy, cross your fingers.
Give him a good truncheoning.
You got it.
Ooh.
13, 14.
But it's long range, so it takes
it is long range, so it becomes an 8. Well, you still get the +1, so that is a 9.
Yeah.
He cannot use any dexterity or shield because he is in the middle of casting a spell. So let's see.
Ranger 4.
All right. Ranger 4, and he is... I don't think that's going to get it.
I didn't think so either, but
Still, good job.
All right. Yeah, that goes sailing past him, splashes in the water somewhere behind him. Command. Whom are you command? You're commanding him. What do you command him to do?
I like silence personally.
Okay.
I mean, I can command expletive if you prefer, but
Well, I mean, I just you could command him to die. You could command him to dive.
I mean, I also like command choke.
He won't die if you command him to die, but he would fall down, wouldn't he?
But it stuns him for a round.
Yeah, command die causes someone to fall into catalepsy. So
Right.
Yeah.
But he'd be prone. I'm just saying.
You could tell him to swim.
Command die is fine. I don't know. Silence, I think, would just cleave his tongue to the roof of his mouth, kind of thing. You
already killed a guy. Go ahead.
I mean, it needs to be a bit more verbal than
grovel.
That.
I always like that one.
It needs
Command
to be
him to
more of an
grovel.
action verb than silence. So
well, as in like to silence yourself, like that version of silence. But if you're gonna quibble over that, then I will just say die and move on for game.
All right, fair enough.
Because command shit is equally as funny.
Command
Just a moment. Drops crowd.
Command fornicate. Whoever's closest is fucked.
Grabs fingers. You heard the man. Don't make this any weirder than it already is.
You can't see fingers, so they won't see.
Yeah.
I'll find you. All right, so let's see. All right. Creatures with a 13 or 6 or more are entitled to. All right, so let's see. All right, so he does get a saving throw.
Yes, he does.
Forces them to go off and enroll in the nearest university.
If he has an intelligence of 13 or more, he actually gets like a bonus on it too. If he has 6 hit dice, I think he gets like 2 saving throws or something like that.
No, it says that they are not. All right, so 10. Let's see. Dungeon Master's Guide. Let's see. All right, we have
Billy.
saving throw tables. Let's see. Saving throws. Come on.
Yeah, that's originally why I wanted to command the ogre. The ogre would have been more likely to fail.
We had no problem with him, though.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Guys, that's not enough.
Oh, yes.
Missed it by 1. He falls to the deck. He grasps his check and says, "By the earth, dragon!" and falls.
Not like this. Not like this.
So he is out to the end of the round. Fingers, you see this guy just drop on the deck. He's at the bow. You're kind of amidship as you're swinging your legs over, and these guys are coming after you. They are going to be fighting at -4 because they're not sure where you're at. So, but they're kind of swinging their swords at you, doing the whole I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you.
Wait, didn't we have a sleep coming too?
Yeah.
But you were casting it at the enemy spellcaster.
Yeah, I'm casting it at the drill.
All right.
Oh, crap.
So you are with your dex. What armor class are you there, Fingers?
With the dex and the ring of protection, he should be at 8.
Armor class 8. All right. So let's see.
What's your dex?
15.
Oh.
Ooh.
18. That becomes 14.
I guess anybody can be a thief if you give them a ring of invisibility.
I've got
Pretty
Constitution
much.
16 and Charisma 16 and Strength 16. And dexterity 15. My
All right.
dice.
I'm sorry. Spiel that for me one more time, Yang.
AC should be 8.
AC should be 8. Unfortunately, his sword connects with your shoulder. He's the only one. You now have a trickle of blood rolling down. He pulls his blade back and sees it bloodied and yells to the others, "I found him!" And you take 6 points of damage, but nobody makes you bleed. Nobody makes me bleed my own blood. All right, so
He ain't got
there's
time to bleed.
that. Crinit is going to charge at the fellow with the incense stick. She knows what's going on. That will go 6 plus 2 plus 3 plus 1 for her strength. So 6 plus 2 is 8 plus 1 for bless. So that becomes a total of 10. This fellow is all messed up because all right, he is, oh my. So yeah, she drives her sword into him.
Awesome.
He loses his spell. The stick of incense goes flying. No, not me, not the famous Lamonston. Is this the end of me?
Yes.
And she hits him for
Ooh.
not 12 points of damage. I dropped 2 dice. So for 5, she drives a sword home. The other one, she pivots and casts. What did I have her? All right, everybody, the party surrounding you are all now. You cannot hear yourselves speak.
What? Wait a minute, but was that the sleep was a 1 segment spell? That I cast
Oh
on
yeah,
her.
the sleep was a 1 segment spell. It has no apparent effect on her.
Garbage.
Okay, so you guys are all silenced.
Well, that should help fingers out a little bit.
Yeah, I mean,
How?
it's silence 15-foot radius. So
Yeah, if we
So-
can get out of the radius, we'll be okay. It's just we don't know where they centered it.
Yeah, that's okay.
okay.
And Paul still has not done anything yet.
Go ahead and have Paul do something, please.
So I'm engaged in melee with this guy. He's essentially a warrior, right?
Yes.
So earlier you said you weren't doing any grappling stuff inside the caves. Does that apply out here too?
I mean, we you know what? We can go to Unearthed Arcana grappling. You have a weapon, don't you?
I understand I have a weapon. I'm just
Okay.
Can he try to shove the guy off into the water?
So an overbear attack.
Yes.
Let's see. You're trying to make an overbear. Yes, you can. Let me just say that right now. You can try and do that. I'm going to crack open. Now I've complained about it a lot, viewers, but overbearing and pummeling and grappling are not quite so bad in
I got to give Delver props for opening a book that he has let me know in no uncertain terms he has no respect for me for liking. So thank you so much.
I can but dock severance and bow towards you, sir.
Do I get bonus points for not liking it too?
Yes. I award you 1,000 internet dollars.
Appreciate it.
All right. Let's see. All right. So determine the effective armor class of the defender. Well, I tell you what, go ahead and make your 2-hit roll and we'll see if it matters. If you roll a 20, you overbear him. So
15 plus 3 for strength,
Plus
plus 1
1
for
for
bless.
That's 19. Okay, so you are basically trying to overbear him off the
Off the side into the water.
the side into the water. So all right, so his armor class, he's medium. Let's see, or attacker size is medium, defender size is medium. So that is, let's see, +2. So yeah, you've definitely overborne him. If the attacker size is medium, it can be overborne, or if the target size is medium, it can be overborne by as many as 8 small attackers, 6 of size medium or 4 of size L. It does no damage.
Does my strength come into play?
Oh yes, yes. I mean that adds to your +2. So it knocks the target prone. Now, you're basically trying to push him off. So make me a D6 roll, please. A 4. All right. You shove him towards the edge. Now give me a saving throw versus paralyzation. You do not go in the water. He does.
Yes.
Nice.
So you're on your belly, but he falls in the water. He immediately begins to howl and scramble at the wood. Things have gone really awry for me from a dungeon mastering standpoint. But now you guys are all silenced. Alderweg is like, he just sees the orc over there and runs over, or the half orc, and runs over and is going to start trying to pummel him. I think we've all acted. In the new round, what is Paul the Fighter going to do?
What targets are near him?
None immediately near you. You see in front of you the dark-skinned elf woman. You see Crinit. She is standing next to the fellow in the elaborate red and green robes who has drawn a glowing dagger and is going to stab at her. And the dark elf woman, let's see. She is holding a glowing long sword. She spits on the blade and lunges at Crinit.
Okay. Did Burke go? Did he attack anyone? We gave him strength. I don't know that he attacked.
Burke has not attacked. He did not have anyone to attack.
Okay.
In this round.
I'm going to go after her. She's right there. So that's what my plan is.
So you're going to move up to attack. Burke is he's taking the two-handed sword after the prone orc or the prone half orc, and will be chopping at his skull. Jumping up, bursting forth from the stern castle or the stern cabin in the ship is a fellow in scarlet and saffron robes, shaved head, long ponytail, and he looks left and right, yells back into the cabin, "Keta!" And someone else jumps out and is also looking around and headed for the railing on the far side of the ship, on the not dock side of the ship. You see all this going down, Fingers, so you may decide what, if anything, to do about that. So that's what it looks like the bad guys are doing. Paul, you're going to move up. You're going to fight the dark elf woman. What is Faldorinth going to do?
I'm going to try to assault the closest finger waggler to my location.
Okay. Likewise, you have Alderweg is
No, not one of mine.
no, I understand. Alderweg is grabbing. Well, no, nobody's near him to grab. He is rushing forward to get into the melee to fight along with the party, even though it's with his bare hands. As I said, right now, chopping at the half-orc's head, Berkowitz is hanging back. And that just leaves Holder. Thane, what is Holder doing?
So the guy that I made play dad, has he already gotten up?
No, he gets up. Let's see. You hit him with. He will get up at the end of this round.
Okay. What are the chances I can heave him over the side?
You will have to get on the boat first.
That's fine.
So moving up to the boat and trying to fight your way on it. If you want to see that you're moving in this round, you can absolutely do that. As I said, there is a monkish looking fellow who will be kind of close to you when you step on the gangway to the boat.
It's okay. Worst comes to worst, I'll dive off.
Okay. Alrighty then. I think that's everybody. What is Fingers doing now?
So he do the guards look like they're still after him, or did they switch off to the main party?
They're currently still looking for you. Like I said,
Okay.
one of them hit something and they're like, I think I found him. He's over here somewhere. But they're also still looking on the deck. They're not specifically looking straight at you.
So the second question is Fingers within the silenced area?
No.
Damn. Okay, then, so he was hanging, shuffling on the railing at the end of the last round. So, like how far away is he from that door that the guy just came out of?
This is a 35-foot yacht. So, about 25 feet, maybe.
So now
just straight along the edge of the ship till you're parallel with it.
So yeah, he will, try to move along the edge, and then when he's close, because that door should be open now, he will try to sneak his way into there.
Alrighty. Let's see. Then Yang, go ahead and roll initiative for us, please.
All right. Big money.
Got
big
another.
money.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Don't pull a pauldron. Hey, there you go.
It's not bad.
All right.
As Bill rolls
I am
a
just
six.
so I have never seen anyone so snake bit on initiative rolls, great old ones, and I am truly sorry.
Is
All
Roy
right.
in the silence?
All the way around, all the time. It's not
Is Roy in the
really-
silence aura, by the way?
Right now he is. If you want to try and move out of that, you can.
Exactly. That's what I'm going to do for this round.
All right, so you're moving out of the silence spell. All right, so party's going first. Yang, you start shuffling along, moving hand over hand. You see this fellow in like lightweight armor. He puts a dagger in his teeth and dives into the water. You're not sure where he went. The other fellow literally springs off, like he takes 2 large strides to the gunwale on the far side of the boat. I don't know that that's what it's called. I just like the word gunwale. To the far side of the boat, and is over, boom, lands, and is going to be engaging in the next round. All right, so
Blast his scuppers.
we have stuff. Gunnel, yes. We have a lot of stuff going on, a lot of moving parts. There are still 7 of the men at arms types. rapidly moving stuff on. They're kind of watching what's going on. One of them who stops and stares to on, like gets smacked in the head by the monk who, get back to it. And so they're heaving stuff onto the ship. Cleric, you move up to almost where that's at. When you come face to face with the monk who is also moving. So you guys are basically at an literal impasse right here. Falderanth, let's start with Paul. Paul, you moved up in this round. Falderanth, did you move up last round or in this round?
Last round is when I threw the club, so I'd be moving this round.
You'd be okay. So you moved up this round. All right. So Crinit is in it to win it, and she rears back to attack this fellow with the dagger. It is only a 10-11 because of bless, but he is only a not great armor class. So, however, she only does 2 points to him, and he is swinging with his battle cry of "Not in the face, not in the face." I think, let's see. So movement, asleep, movement. Yeah, this was literally just a round of a bunch of movement. Roy, Dave is now out of. Did Dave move, or did Roy move forward or backwards, Dave, to get out of the silence?
I was moving away from the drow because I want to cast.
So backwards. Okay, so yeah, you're out of the silence now.
Yeah, because I want to cast dispel magic on her.
Okay.
So what did Berkowitz do?
Berkowitz moved up. Or no, Berkowitz was chopping at the hands and arms of the unfortunate fellow. He hits. The guy's basically defenseless. You hear chop, 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 and just like blood is arcing.
Which guy was that though?
The half orc that you had grappled over into the water.
Gotcha.
Was trying to climb back up.
Gotcha.
So
they may have poison weapons.
So yeah, he sinks down fairly quickly. Berkowitz, of course, didn't hear that because he's standing in a silence area.
And I didn't say it because I'm standing in a silence area. So.
No, you're out of the silence area.
Gotcha.
You're out of it, but sound won't go into a silenced area. Okay. I think all that's needed is the other 4 are searching around, and I'm going to roll a move silently for our good halfling.
Can I ask a question about silence?
Yes, you may.
So it only affects enemies in the area, not everybody.
No, it affects everyone.
Oh, really? So
yes.
Anybody trying to cast a spell?
Anybody trying to cast a spell.
Oh, well, that sort of changes my plan. So when she casts silence, then the little dude with the magic fentanyl dust or whatever it was, glitter dust, he stopped casting. He couldn't cast anymore.
No, he stopped casting because he got 3 feet of steel pushed through his side.
No, I know, but if once the spell went off, he wouldn't be able to cast the spell.
But here
he's asking if he was in the range of the spell when it went off.
No, he was not. She cast it out on you guys.
Got it. Okay.
All right.
That is what you were asking, right?
Yeah, correct.
Okay.
In the new round, let's talk about arrangements and where everything are. Paul, you're up in the teeth of this oddly this temptress. There is another spellcaster type there. You look over to your left near the gangway to the ship, and there is a fellow in saffron robes who is saying things. You're out of the silence. He's wagging his finger and saying things to to Holder, and strangely, his words are not in sync with his lips when he's saying this. So, you would try and stop the slave lords.
Golly, I thought you were dead.
And so that's what's going on over there. You are moving. The ship is creaking. The four fellows that were up by the bow yell, there. Did you see the ropes? He must be over there. They are spending this round moving. As you have moved down there, Yang, and heaved yourself back over. So you're now standing on the deck. They are rushing in your general direction. Again, they can't see you. They're trying to go by hearing, and it's just not working out for them. In fact, let's see, your climb and then your move. I'm going to say you've made it all the way into the stern skull, or the whatever it is you Navy people call it. So yeah, you're in basically a small cabin on the deck of the ship, and there's a locked box in front of you. It's a chest with a lock.
Okay. Can he bar the door from the inside?
If in this round you want to shut it, yeah, there's actually a bar for the door. You can close it and bar it in this round if you want to.
Yes.
All right. So Faldorinth, you want to you're gonna bring the pain to either the fellow or the woman here, right?
Whoever's close, whichever figure waggler is closest to me.
All right. All right, Dave, you're gonna hit the drow with dispel magic, correct?
Well, I kind of thought it was on her, but she's put it on a section of the ship that we can move out of. I'm reconsider once I stepped out and realized that it wasn't connected to her. Then I'm just going to step out of range and hold. There's not a lot I can do, but if somebody gets something cast on them, I can dispel it. So I'm just going to hold that spell for now.
Okay. Holder, you are standing in front of a monk. The monk is looking at you. So, you would fight the slave lords. You will not succeed. What are you doing?
Am I in melee range of him specifically or no?
Yes, you are in melee range of him specifically.
Oh, great.
You've killed already. You've gotten a taste for blood. Kill again, killer.
No, I don't have any weapons. Like, Holder has nothing.
Sticks to snakes.
I only have first level spells because of the DM. The DM, like, if I had hold person, I'd at least have a shot. But like,
no, because of the module.
Hit it with command again. Yeah,
I have none. None. You guys burned through my wounds.
What are you getting upset about? You're the one who walked up there.
I know. Well, I was gonna throw the like down guy over the side to get rid of him, but I'm still gonna actually do that. And if the monk kicks me, the monk kicks me. Screw it.
Thank you very much, Cypher. I do my worst. All right.
Paul,
so,
by the way, a quick question. Paul thinks back to the night he first saw one of these elves, these unusual elves, and thinks back to any words that the overseer elf might have said before he cut one of their heads off, and is going to try to say one of those. He's going to try to say some words, see if he can remember anything to this female.
All right. So Paul begins chanting, "You'll never find.
You'll never find."
All right. So yeah, you're going to try and taunt her. Dave, you are waiting to see if you're needed. Holder, something's about to happen. Fingers, you are going to bar the door. I think on our initiative order.
Silently.
Silently. TK, go ahead and roll initiative.
Yeah,
please.
I'm not allowed to charge because I'm in melee combat with someone else, right?
Correct.
That's what I thought.
All right.
Ooh.
Let her rip.
There we go.
Sorry, you only get the 3, but
yeah, I know. It was frozen.
All right, so let's start over here. Hey, he's a monk. Akisaki, ha, flop-pap. Okay, so he does clock you one time. And let's see.
Ooh, he's using the Court of Blood technique.
Do that. Quarter blood drops out for his body.
You have punched out all my blood. How much damage, DM?
It is a mere 5 points of damage.
That's fine. My concern is still the spellcaster.
So yeah,
my wife beat me harder. Try again.
Someone please tell the dungeon master that his grandma's trying to work me over.
However, there is a chance you might have just gotten stunned. I need to look at his. I need to look at his level. Yes, monks have a stun ability. Oh, I'm not playing.
Yeah,
a monk.
and with a roll that good, and I'm running naked, so.
Yeah. So let's see. Let's see. He's not that. I don't think he actually gets that yet.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
What if he was?
Dave doesn't think so at all.
Yeah.
All right. So let's see.
What if you were using the Dragon Magazine version? The great old ones. Would he get?
You're muted.
All right.
Too. You're muted, buddy.
Me?
No,
Falderanthus.
great old ones.
Muted.
Yeah, muted. Okay, no, I think still gets it. He's got to be like over 5 over the swing. I have to double check that.
All right.
So hit him by greater than 5.
All right, monks. Let's see. Open hand.
Oh,
stun. It's a percentage chance, or is it? Let's see. Special abilities. Let's see. 5th, 6th.
I actually was raised.
If the score of the monk's to hit die score exceeds the minimum number required for a hit by 5 or more, i.e., if a 15 is required, a score of 20 would indicate a stun. The 2 hit scores rolled by the monk are never modified by any strength ability bonuses.
All right, so let's see. We got to look at the monk chart. Hey, he's the monk. All right, so he's 6. All right. So yes, he did hit you. You are stunned. He does nothing else to you but steps over you. So you will be stunned for what is the stun duration there?
Okay, so no save paralysis then.
Unfortunately,
1d6
not.
melee rounds.
1d6. So you could just be down for a single round. I will let you roll that. You get to go cut the switch.
You might maybe want me to roll it.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Does snake bit mean bad all the time in every direction that could be bad? Or
I
does it
believe
just mean
so.
low
Yes.
roll?
Yeah, that would be.
All right.
Right.
It's frozen again. So let me refresh.
Oh, guess that's a 0.
It's yeah. 3. Okay, so
Yeah, 3. Right.
if you see another die fly in there, I apologize. All right, so that is 3 rounds you are stunned for. Aren't you glad it was you? That is 3 rounds you are stunned for, and then you can be up. But he just nails you in the chest, and you go. And,
Is he doing
All
like
right.
the grape lady sound?
Yeah. So you slam the door, drop the bar. You hear beating on the door outside. Yang, you have at least temporarily stopped them.
Does Paul see this happen?
Yes, it's happening like right in front of you. You just see
Okay.
this pap. He just nails Holder in the chest, who goes down like
He does have a
struggling to
chance
breathe
kill,
and
but
steps
we'll
over
let
them
that one go.
and is walking towards you. But the party goes first, so Paul, make your attack.
So I'm trying to remember what did you ever see the movie Hollywood Shuffle?
Ages ago.
There was a scene where he's getting into a fight with a bunch of guys and he talks smack to one dude and then punches the other guy he's not even looking at. So I'm going to continue to smack talk to the female drow, but I'm going to attack with my sword, attack the monk if he's right there.
He is not right there. He has not gotten
okay.
there yet.
Okay. Then I'm attacking her.
All right. Go ahead and make your attack.
All right. Let's give it a shot here. There you go.
There you go. That is a hit. She is unfortunately only medium sized, so that's going to be a D8 plus your various bonuses.
That's plus 6, so 8.
So 8. She doesn't like that. She screams in pain, gets ready to counterattack. Crit, meanwhile,
nice.
Hits the other fellow and does 5 points of damage to him. He had already taken a little bit of damage from her. Let's see. Yeah, he is just swinging his knife around, screaming, trying to stab. No one interferes with a great lemon sten, and is trying to stab Crit. Alderweg is running forward to attack the monk. He is moving in this round to get between the monk and the rest of the party.
What about Burke?
Burke moved up in this round. So Burke, like up, he looks like Brock Sampson after he dealt with the alligator in season 1, episode 1. Go ahead, take it from me.
Can Roy, since Roy decided not to dispel, can I take an action instead?
What do you want to do?
I want to try. I saw, who was it? I saw Paul push somebody over the side. I'm going to try and do the same thing. I have a strength of 16.
You are going to try it. Who are you going to move up to in this round to try to?
Who's over's closest to me? Is it one of the? Well, we have, how many people are enemies are on deck now? There's 3 henchmen and 6 slave lords.
So on the ship, there are 4. There are 4 men at arms beating on the stern castle door. Okay. Just kind of sitting up, going, I live. I live. Mm-hmm. Of course I live. Yes, well, the Earth Dragon will have the best of you this day. Is a fellow standing up and shaking it off and getting ready to do something in this round.
We have the drow.
You have the drow. You have some kind of spellcaster. You have a monk. And they're all in front of you. You will have to spend this round moving up if you want to do anything about them.
Yeah, is there any spellcaster that's not currently engaged in melee?
There is the fellow who stood up on the prow of the ship wearing clerical gear, getting ready. He's raising his hands and starting to chant.
Can I get to him in a round?
No. Do you want to cast? Well, you didn't really know about that. So in the next round, you can cast silence on him if you want to.
Oh, that's interesting. And I can't. So yeah, I think actually, if I could be out of range and cast silence on him, that's probably the smartest thing I can do. So that will be my action.
All right. Cool. So let's see. I think that's everyone in the party who can act has acted. So let's go over to the drow. She lunges forward with her sword to try and attack Paul. Paul, do we have a little bit of attack music? Let's see. 16, 17, 18. She gets you and inflicts 3 points of damage on you.
All right.
Attacking Falderanth. 16, 17. That will actually hit you. He plunges that dagger right into your pack and does 2 points of damage. Taste my steel!
I've had worse.
All right, so that's attack. The
All right, you
monk
guys ready?
already attacked.
Mecha Shiva.
Let's see. So we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm looking for ones here. And all right, Yang, you hear them beating on the door, the hatchway outside, but they are not getting through. So in the new round, the fellow on the stern of the ship is getting ready to cast a spell. Locked in melee, you have the spellcaster and the drow. The monk is now facing the cleric Alderweg. Party actions, please.
Well, Paul will slay her.
All right. Jason, that was so bad. I'm just surprised I didn't say it. All right. By the way, I just want to point out we have 71 of you people watching on X and 48 of you people watching over on YouTube, and that puts a smile on my face. Thank you all very much for tuning in tonight. Let's see. We're at the top of the hour, but we're going to do this one more round. I said tonight was the finale. Now I've been made a false advertiser out of. So we will have to do part 2 next week to finish this up. But we're going to do this round. So melee, Falderanth, melee, fingers. Are you going to try and open locks?
Yeah.
All right.
Well, let's check for the trap first and then open.
Okay. Holder is 2 more rounds, or yes, 2 more rounds of stun. Dave, you're going to try and silence the guy in the stern of the ship, correct?
Well, he hasn't cast a spell yet, right?
He is getting ready to cast a spell. He is going through spell casting.
I don't have silence. I have dispel magic. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and tackle one of those, somebody off, the closest person I can find, try to overbear and get him off the ship.
Okay. So the one that you have the clearest shot at is the monk that Alderweg is squaring up on. So you can charge him with a capital C to try and overbear if you want. Yep. So let's roll initiative, and Dave, it is your turn.
Okay. Small numbers. Small numbers.
Well, actually,
Big numbers.
Big numbers.
I'm sorry, big numbers.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Big enough.
Oh yeah. So party goes first. Now, Dave, your charge would have gone at before initiative. So attack at +3. Roll a d20 and add 3. Plus, you said what strength are you?
16.
16. That will give you, I think. Somebody want to check me and see if a 16 adds a +1 to hit?
It does not.
It does not.
It's
Okay.
+1 damage.
It's +1 damage. Okay, so you're going to attack the monk at +3. Go ahead and roll.
16.
16. All
Kick
right.
his ass,
Oh,
Roy.
+1 for the bless, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
17.
7. Well, no, because +2 for your charge and +1 for the bless is
I
total
see.
plus 3. So
Gotcha.
that is 16.
Mhm,
So all you guys calling Leroy Jenkins out earlier this
Mhm.
evening, there you just got your Leroy Jenkins. So magic user. All right, so 16.
Holder inspired me.
Suddenly out of nowhere, yeah,
Flailing,
boom,
naked, skinny.
you plow into this guy. I gotta see what is his. All right. And I have to tell you how unbelievably lucky you are. Maybe I will. All right. So when you take off running,
Yeah.
you don't have time to look behind you as you do, but
Okay.
you hear like you know that sound it makes when someone basically comes up out of the water.
Mhm.
Someone leaped up out of the water just as you took off before initiative. So you do not get backstabbed by anyone. All right, so let's see. Armor, you hit him. So you hit him. Roll a d6, please.
All right, here we go.
A 4. Give me a roll a d20. 13. Now let's check your saving throw versus paralysis. So did you just go ass over tea kettle in the water with this fellow? So you're a magic user 6, is it?
Yes.
All right. So magic user 6, saving throw versus paralysis. You just got it, buddy. You drop your shoulder, charge 10 yards of pier, slam into this guy. He looks over. What?
The monk into the water.
Paul,
and send him sailing over the side into the water.
Paul can't hear me, but he can make out the words of my mouth, and I just say, "Witness me."
All right. All right. So that happened before. What was our initiative roll? I forget.
3. We got 3. They got 2.
Okay. So down the horn. Let's go. Paul, attack her.
All righty.
Stab her over and over again.
Let's
Paul.
see. Okay, so 12 plus 4, 16.
16 is going to hit.
All right, and this plus 6.
Ooh.
So 13.
So 13, and you had done
8 before.
8. So 13 and 8, 21. She is not loving life. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. She's hating it. Let's see. She drops.
Yes.
Falderanth, attack this this green suited fellow.
Oh man.
That is absolutely going to miss. Crinit just kind of, you know what, we're doing it. We're, unless anybody's got anywhere to be in the next half an hour, we're driving through. We're close enough. Crinit absolutely misses this fellow. Alderweg just like is getting ready to punch this guy. He's kind of cringing like that, and then just like he's kind of staggered slightly by this. So what is your fart, Yang?
It is 60.
You do not find any traps. What is your open locks?
Open locks 57.
Roll it.
All right.
Ooh.
60. Close. Kink. The piece of wood that you picked up snaps. Oh, thank you.
Wait. He rolled. They got added together. He rolled a 5 and a 1. They did.
Oh, you rolled 2 10s.
He rolled 2 10s. So
All right.
Oh,
So
did I?
if it was
it was either 15 or 51. Both would be under his percentage.
I don't know. I think it said 60 on.
It did say 60.
So D10 plus D10.
I'm not sure what it did there.
0 through 9 or 1 through 10.
It goes 1 through 10, unfortunately. So yeah, you. That's not to say you can't try and break the. I'm just kidding. Your strength. No, you can't.
If you was strong like me, attack like you could do.
Sorry,
it.
the dice looked weird to me. They both had 10s and 0s, and it looked like it messed up the roll. Like I'm not sure why it was 60, but anyways, sorry.
Okay, so here's what's happening. There is a fellow in leather armor who, let's see, he is yelling something as he's I'm sorry, she is yelling something as she is closing up on you guys. Let's see. The monk is, you can see like hands, like he's going to be pulling himself up off of the dock at this point. The spellcaster, suddenly everyone in your area, well, no, he was casting that last time and he got hit with command, so he would have lost that. So no, he does not cast silence 15-foot radius.
When you said the drow went down, you mean she died? So does her
She
spell,
died. All
so
right.
her spell's gone.
Okay. He cast a spell. Give me a saving throw versus magic for Paul.
All right.
And can you confirm that the silence is down because the draw's down?
So 14
Yes.
with bless, and his saving throw versus magic is 14.
Is 14. Okay. The clouds, the thickening haze from the volcanic ash and smoke is mitigated. It is as bright as day over you guys, and it is shining out from behind Paul's head. As a continual light spell just misses your eyes and goes off. So you guys do not have the shade to fight in anymore. The fellow in the robes, he is he draws his cloak around him and he begins to, he's blurring. It's hard to see him.
Revenge.
He is blurring. All right, Yang, what are you going to do? You have failed your attempt to open this lock. What are you going to do?
So he cannot make another attempt, right?
No, that lock is beyond you.
What else is in this room?
Let me see.
2 magic daggers.
Yeah. A group of
Plus 5
good
is a
NPCs.
Vorpal
We're
Blade.
mail. Let's see.
By the way, Paul is reaching down and looking at that sword that she dropped when she died.
It is light and of exceptionally good balance, and it glows when you pick it up.
Okay, I'm just picking it up. I'm risking it.
All right. Nothing happens.
It's a chaotic evil sword. Roll your contested roll.
There are close set bunk beds. 6 could easily sleep in this cabin. There is a table right in the middle. The chest is behind that, and there are stacked chairs off to one side, lashed against the wall with a bit of rope. And there is a service of silver or pewter plates, knives, and forks, and so on, packed in a crate, pushed off to the side.
Okay.
Is there a Holy Avenger in there?
Yes. Any windows in this room?
Yeah, there's a porthole in the stern.
All right.
About that big around.
Well, that's good that he's very small. He will shimmy his way out the porthole and try to get back up on the deck, I guess. Or on the top.
You're not toddler. You're not infant sized. Okay, this is.
If he was a kinder, he would.
You can comfortably get your head through there.
And of all the times not to have that vial of lubrication on him.
Wait a minute, how'd you get in? What, didn't you come in through a window?
No,
he
came
Oh,
in
you
through
came
the
in
door.
through the door.
Came in through the door. All right. So yeah, I need to roll for the men-at-arms. And yeah, folks, we're not stopping. We're going long. We're finishing this fight tonight.
Oh shit!
Finish it.
Okay, they do not manage to force the door. They are still bashing on it. And let's see.
He will attempt to break the lock then if.
Okay, well, I mean, there's knives and forks and such like that. You can set about trying to break it. That's what you're doing in this round. What is Paul doing? You have a glowing sword.
Well, he's going to turn it on the spellcaster that's standing right there.
Okay. Falderanth, what are you doing?
I will attempt to swing at my previous attacker yet again.
The spellcaster. All right. Crinit is running over to where the monk is trying to climb out of the water. That is her entire action this round. Dave, what is Roy doing?
Can he see the helm of the ship?
It is like a tiller.
Okay.
And
you need to have this.
It is on top of the stern castle.
And so to get the ship to go, we would need the sails down.
Yes, you would have to make sail.
I'm considering, God, I mean, how long would it take me to let the sails down and get to the, how many rounds would that take? 3 or 4, something crazy like that?
There are still 11 men-at-arms, so a really long time because you'd have to deal with them too.
Okay. I am going to charge at the cleric up on top and try and knock him in the water. I'm just going to
All right,
keep doing
you're gonna have to get past men-at-arms to get on the boat. And even then, it's not a straight run because there's.
Oh, I'm not on the boat.
Stuff
I thought
on the
I was up on the boat.
Yeah, no. You're not on the boat.
Is this all happening on the pier?
This is all on the pier. This is all on the pier. Everything has been happening on the pier.
Who's the closest slave lord to me?
To you, probably the spellcaster who's still alive that everybody is turning on.
Okay. The drow's down. The cleric is up on the boat.
The cleric is up on the boat, yes.
I think I'm going to make my way up to the cleric on the boat. So I'm going to start rolling
All right, so
way.
you're moving towards the men-at-arms who have stopped loading boxes and are now turning to deal with.
So I'm going to have to go through a gauntlet. Okay. So I'll just go after. I'm just going to attack. Okay, yeah, that doesn't make sense. You made that point. I'm just going to attack the spellcaster everybody's going after. I'm just going to go after that one. Melee.
Okay, Holder, this is your last round of paralysis. Fingers, you are trying to break the lock. Let's roll initiative. And Dave, I think you rolled last time, so we come back around to Gonzalo. A 6.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Opening or potentially wrapping up with the same strong. All right, and a 4. I think that's what we opened with, was a 6 and a 4. Okay. All right. So let's start at the top. Paul, go ahead and do your thing, man.
Oh, I mean, that's a 7, 8.
8.
Oh, well, whatever her sword is. I mean,
I know what it is. So, so that's 8 plus, if indeed it is a plus.
5.
And you're attacking the other spellcaster. Yes.
Right.
That will hit him. Roll
Yes.
your damage.
Oh man. Hello.
This plus 6. Oh yeah.
He expires.
Woo!
Crinit brings her foot down. Actually, no, she brings her sword down at the monk. She will strike him. Let's see. Good God.
Wow. There were many
Let's
rolls.
see, 6. Let's see, 11. And
Okay, so the monk was getting back up onto the.
yes, he
Okay.
just jerks his head to the left when her sword thuds in. You guys are all that way. So I'm gonna roll. Okay. So I know what's going to be happening next. All right. So Monk is fully up on the deck. Roll percentile dice, Yang. So 30. Yeah, you've wiggled a knife in there. You're trying to break the lock. It's not doing it.
Isn't that a 12
Yeah,
or
but
30 or 21?
Yeah, it did the same thing. It was a 2 and a 1. So that was either 21 or 12. But it's
Well,
adding them together for some reason.
It was 30.
It's not
No,
30.
it's 12 or 21.
Yeah,
Hang on a
it's
second. See, I think, Yang, you're just clicking like
No, there's a blue D10 and then a blue D10X.
okay. See, I rolled a 10 and a 10 and it didn't make an 11.
yeah.
It made
So
a 20. So
it's yeah, which I'm watching the rolls. That's why I mean, based on what he originally rolled, he would have been able to pick the lock. I'm just pointing it out.
That's the
All
same
right.
thing I saw too. Because
All
it's
right,
either
so-
51 or 15.
Yang, you're twisting and prying at the lock. It's I'm not saying, you can't open it with some effort, but it's gonna take some effort. Okay. Let's see. So he is up in this round. Falderanth, did you attack yet?
Falderanth did not attack. Well, the magic user went down, right? Was there somebody else close by to stab it?
Close by? No, there. You're all looking forward. The monk has pulled himself up out of the water. He shakes himself off, cracks his neck. And
What
gets
does it
ready
look
to.
like on the boat? I mean, based on that picture, it wouldn't be hard to jump and grab the rail and swing yourself up.
I mean, it's you can certainly try. You can certainly try. The cleric is walking down the length of the boat to a midship where he is going to be stepping off to attack you guys.
Oh, he's coming down the
He's coming down. He's coming down. I was like,
oh, I've got to move to engage the closest that I can then.
Looks at the men at arms and says, "Slay them!" So you now have 11 men at arms. We're just going to make this real simple. 2 are on Paul, 2 are on Falderanth, 2 are on Roy, 2 are on Holder, 2 are on Fingers. No, Fingers is in the and they're ignoring Holder. Although Holder can get up in the new round. So let's see. There's 11 of them, 3 on Paul because they're really fucking scared of you, and then 2 each on Fingers, Roy, Crinit, and Alderweg. That's how we're gonna do that.
I see what's going on with the dice. Just to be clear, there's on our side there's a D10 and then there's an add a D10. If you click add the D10, it just does a 30 and an 80. So I just got 110. So I think the way around it is we roll a D10 once, and then that's 70, and then we roll it again, it would be a 77. I don't know why we're not getting percentage. I was looking in the settings, but when he rolled, he actually did get a 5 and a 1. So
Yeah.
it'd either be 51 or it'd be 15. So he did open. See, we're not getting the double zero. We're not getting. See, there's a double number and a single number. We're not getting that option.
I think it's your dice skin.
I mean, that's possible.
Could be.
I'm
It's always worked until tonight, but I don't know.
Well, sometimes
same.
it does act up. I'm having to jump out and jump back into it. So,
Yeah, because I did roll 150 there. So
All right,
that's what
so-
happened with that roll.
a D10 and a D10, and that's how we will do it. Let's move on. So,
Bill,
yes.
projected time, I have to be up at 3 a.m.
You are up and able to act in this round.
No. I mean, like left in the game tonight.
Depends. Maybe 4 more rounds. So call it 15 minutes.
Okay, I can stay that long.
Okay. Dude, if we go over that and you drop, I completely understand. All right. So let's go to Paul. The monk has stepped up. What are you doing?
Well, if he stepped up to me, I'm going to let him have it.
I mean, he's gotten back up on the pier. Crinit is over near him. You can close with him in this round.
Yes, I'm
All right.
absolutely doing that.
All right. How about Faldorinth?
Whoever's closest, I'm going to start swinging away at. I guess we got men at arms coming after us.
Yeah, you've got a couple of men at arms on you too.
Yep, I'll start swinging. Yeah.
All right. Dave, how about Roy? You've got 2 men at arms in front of you.
Yeah, and the monk isn't anywhere near me.
No, not right now.
I'm going to take a men at arms 1 and attack him with my club.
All right. Let's see. Holder can act now. Is he doing anything?
I'm going to see if I can get one of the minor combatants over the side.
Okay. And Fingers, are you still trying to bash that lock open?
Well, first of all, do I hear that there are now only 2 men at arms on me? Or
You
on
don't
the door?
you don't hear anyone beating on the door outside anymore.
Okay, I think
You heard heavy footsteps and through the door muffled and no one's bursting open the door to come in and slay you. So
Okay, I'm gonna give it one more try on the lock.
okay.
One more round of try.
All right, let's roll initiative, and Great Old Ones, it's your turn.
Great. Sorry, guys.
I got a 4. Party got a 1. Okay. It is what it is. All right, so 2 men at arms on Crinit. One of them hit her and does 5 points of damage. 2 men at arms on Paul. Both of those hit.
Oof.
14 points of damage. You did not like that. 2 men at arms on Faldorinth. The 17 hit you. The 12 probably hit you.
Probably not wearing any armor, so.
All right. 12 points of damage. You did not like that. All right. So that was, let's see, 1, 2, 3, that was 6. 2 men at arms on Alderweg. Oh, the young cleric is struck. And Alderweg, who had not taken any damage to this point, is in bad shape, but he is still afoot. My God will receive me when I die. What demons wait in torment for you? Ah! All right, so that was 8. All right, Dave, Roy, this is going to hurt you a lot more than it's going to hurt me.
Okay.
So that is 8 points on Roy, and the last man at arms attacking Paul. That's 5 more points of damage on Paul. Swords are out.
Okay. Well,
They
we're dead. There's no way we're surviving this.
Okay. All right. So, let's see.
My twin brother will come and avenge us. Yes.
All right. So, Paul, you want to go ahead and, you want to go ahead and attack the monk there, Gonzalo?
Sure.
All right, 11. With all your bonuses, that absolutely hits.
That's +6.
A tasty 11 points of damage. You cut him across the middle. Does the whole.
Oh, getting your goons to fight for you, huh?
All right, crit, pivots, and attacks. Let's see. Come on. By the way, I should point out these are men at arms, just in
Zero
case
level?
anyone. Oh yes.
Oh, you
get your level. So, crit. Swings. Come on. All right, there we go. 1, 2 hits from her. Adding 2 to those, she cuts 2 of the men at arms down. Alderweg only gets 1 because he's a cleric and he misses. Roy, go ahead and attack.
There we go.
15, 16 because of bless and magic user.
Strength 16.
Strength 16. That will hit. So you will do some extra damage. So it's going to be a D3 because you're still barehanded.
I thought I had a club.
Oh, your club. I'm sorry. So yes, club is 1d6. 1d6.
+1,
Yeah.
+1.
You clout him in the head. He goes down. There are 7.
I'm a golden god.
There are 7 remaining. Falderanth, show him how it's done.
That's it.
Kill him, Falderanth.
All right. So
Maybe 1, maybe 2, maybe with the 8, maybe, probably not.
I will check the 8. The 8 becomes 9. We're putting in a lot of driving time tonight, guys. Let's see. So I got a 9 and a 14 from the cleric, not the cleric, the ranger. 9 and 14.
14 should do it.
The 14 will absolutely hit, so that's going to be a D8. Make it hurt.
Wouldn't happen to be an orc, would he?
Unfortunately not.
How about that?
That kills him. So that was, there are 7 of them remaining. 6 of them remaining.
3, 5.
So crit hit. All right. And the monk. Hey, he's a monk. And people say he's monkeying around.
Man, that 9 didn't hit those guys? That sucks.
Well, I mean, 9 is a miss. So, all right. Okay. Neither one of those is enough to stun Paul. However, you take 11 points of damage.
All right. I'm down to 11.
Okay. And let's see.
Holder.
Yep.
I'm
You
down
want
to
to roll
11.
for the tackling.
What's that?
You are tackling one of the
I was trying to
regulars.
send someone over the side, whether you want to roll that as a tackle or a wrestling match or however you would like to do it.
Roll a d20. You're attacking as a cleric. You're getting a bonus for bless.
Bless probably should be done by now. Yeah.
Okay. Well, you've tied one of them up. You know, you're kind of like grappling each other's arms, swaying back and forth. So you've basically engaged one. So that's 5. And okay. Running up beside you, you hear her feet on the dock. Well, let me see. I'm gonna roll something here. Yeah, no. So let's see. That's it. Yeah, you don't hear or see anyone coming near you. I take that back. All right, so there's 4 of them currently not engaged. Oh, Yang, roll a d10 and then roll another d10, please. All right, 5 and 4. All right, so so first is 10s, second is 1s. You're still wiggling the lock, but it's pretty quiet out there. All right. So I think
Holder, you told me to tell you when I'm about to die. I'm down to 11. I'm just letting you know.
Okay. Party counterattacks at this point, or did I win?
We won initiative.
We want initiative and both sides attacked.
All right. So, you guys, how's it going, Gonzalo? You gonna dogpile the monk? What are you gonna do?
Yes.
All right. Crinit is going to expose her flank and attack the monk also. Alderweg is just going to fight with the men at arms. How about Faldorinth?
I'm going to attack the remaining one that's on me and maybe help out Ulrich if possible.
Okay. Berkowitz is I never had Berkowitz attack last round. Berkowitz is going to be in the attack in this round. He was watching the rear.
Can he get the guys off me?
Yeah, absolutely. He sees how bad off you are and he rushes over to help. Fingers, how about it?
All right. Well, if he doesn't hear anything, I think he's going to have to give up on the lock, and he will. I guess he's going to open the door, and if the men at arms come rushing in, he's going to try to like dodge through their legs and get out. And if not, he will try to move stealthily. Are there any spellcasters up?
You don't know.
Oh, okay.
You
have
no idea.
He will move away from the door to somewhere kind of hidden, closer to the action.
Okay. You are watching all this going on. So let's see. Initiative should then go to well, it's your turn, Yang. Roll initiative, please. I got a 6.
Nice.
Party got a 5. Okay. So the cleric steps over to whack poor 18. He brings his mace down. Alderweg is laid low, blood pooling, and he is struck for let's see. Yeah, Alderweg goes down and does not rise again. All right, couple of men at arms. Those both miss Crinit. Couple of men at arms on Berkowitz. Those both hit Berkowitz, but Berkowitz ain't been hurt that bad. Now he's been hurt that bad. Berkowitz is just like, they hit me with a truck. So that was 2 on Crinit, 2 on Berkowitz, and then 1, and that will miss. So counterattacks. Let's start with Falderenth. Please, Falderenth, kill a couple of these guys, won't you? Or 4 if you want.
Okay, let's see how I can do.
There we go.
All right, 2. You hit 2 of them. Now, for anyone who's wondering, these guys are basically men at arms. 1 and 4, the one you hit for 4 drops. The other one is still on his feet. And as pointed out by TK, Bless is no longer in effect. All right. I haven't rolled. Crinit swings on a couple also. Well, I mean, I'm going to roll more than just a couple. 16 hits. We'll say she's hitting the wounded one. Or no, she's got a long sword. All right. So yeah, drops that one, and 2 more attacks from her.
Oh.
And she slips in the blood on the pier and misses. So that was those 4, and the evil cleric slew Alderweg, and I think
Holder and Roy.
Yes, Holder.
I'm going to be tying people up. Yeah.
Okay, you're tying people up.
Paul is not attacked.
Paul, attack, please. 16 will hit. I think even with casual strength, unless you're trying not to, you can kill him.
Yeah.
All right.
So 12.
6, so 12. All right. How about Roy?
Does the monk go down or no?
Roy, that will hit one of the men at arms. Roll a d4. Does the monk go down? 12.
I thought it was a D6 because I have a club.
Oh, d6. Sorry, I keep thinking dagger.
So
Magic user was dagger.
6 points of damage.
Yes, 6
I
points.
killed them both, guys. I didn't use magic.
So there's just a couple left, and as far as the monk goes,
I've hit him 3 times. I think I hit him for 8, and then I think 12 twice.
8, 12. So that's going to be 24, 32. And the monk. Come on. Where are his stats? He goes down. The monk is down.
Roy spits on him because he's the worst.
Okay. There are 2 slave lords left. One is fleeing. She is well up the dock and heading to another boat. And then there's the cleric, and he's standing over your Alderweg's body, and then looks over and goes, well, I'm sure we can be reasonable about this, can't we?
So Alderweg is fully dead. There's no chance I can heal him, right?
That is correct. He was brought low. So yes, he says now let's look. Lots of harsh words were said, and we certainly all have our mission here. He is backing back onto the boat. Now, let's be reasonable.
Where's the crew? We need to get out of here. If you want to live, you better help us get out of here.
He gestures at the dead scattered out on the deck and says, "And
do we know how to sail? Let's get him tied up. Let's get the hell out of here. Let's just take the boat."
Yes, agreed.
Okay,
We can figure it out.
Yeah. Alderweg is
And we're going to bring
she-
Alderweg onto the boat, by the way. We're not leaving him on the
No,
dock.
no, we're not going to leave him. Right.
Crinit cradles him in her arms and lays him on the deck and goes back. She's grabbing, basically grabbing items, stripping the bodies as fast as she can.
Yeah.
That literally only takes a couple of rounds.
Wow, guys, we murdered all those guys naked. That's crazy. I killed you guys. The club. With the club. Club.
You guys see more and more ships fleeing. There's people trying to swim, being pulled onto boats. There's some escaped slaves that beg you for help as you're pulling away.
We'll let a couple of people on as much as we can without overloading the ship. They can help sail the ship.
Sure.
Especially if they know how to sail the ship. Yeah.
Yeah, this thing holds a few tons of cargo and it doesn't have a full bay. So yeah, you the 6 or 8 people that arrive as a group, you can
let them on.
You can let on, and they are more than happy to help you. Sailing across the lake is no problem. You make it to the dock on the far shore. In the interim, with a couple of stout blows from your high strength fighter, you burst open the chest, and within it are your magic items. All of your items restored. And also there is a bag, or there are the following items, and I will give these to you. A gold brooch with gems, a platinum ring set with a fire opal, a gem-studded ceremonial silver dagger of the Earth Dragon cult, a scroll of drawings of the demons of the abyss by the great drow artist Ul Ertz, a box, an unlocked box of gems containing moonstones, pieces of jade, white pearls, a tourmaline, a topaz, and an emerald. And then, of course, there's all of your equipment.
Well, we lost Alderweg, and he was of the Order of Cuthbert. I'm going to have to answer for that because I owe them a lot.
Well
done, gentlemen.
Yeah.
The island is eventually, as you watch, it is consumed by pyroclastic flows, by lava. Smoke rolls out onto the surface of the lake, fortunately not reaching you. It's an eerie sight seeing lightning flash down from the hellish red cloud over the island. And one of the slaves looks back and says, "It's as though the gods themselves wished to erase it."
Paul will say a prayer to Cuthbert for thank him's influence for smashing them. He feels like that the slave is right. The gods played a role in this.
All right. When
we
you
have a cleric hostage here, what is the penalty for slavery in the kingdoms?
Death.
Penalty for murder in the kingdoms. I think maybe we can dispense.
Now. Let's be perfectly clear. What is a slave but just a healthy unpaid intern? Killing them, it makes no sense at all. It would be
Roy has
destroying
a taste for blood now and just bludgeons them with his fists.
Okay.
I hate slavers.
All
Roy
right.
hates slavers.
We should all hate slavers.
And the guy who helped us with the notes on the boat, right? He managed to get on the boat with us. Yes.
Awesome.
Okay.
Wasn't he supposed to help us fight?
No, he was not much of a fighter. He said
he gave us his armor and weapons.
That was.
He stripped down to his skivvies.
Everyone on the boat participates in the scourging of this fellow.
Awesome.
There are calls. He's faintly breathing slightly, and there are calls to tie him to the anchor and throw him overboard.
Sounds good.
All right.
Yeah, that sounds good. We'll do that.
So he is disposed of. Ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who have been following this channel for years now, that concludes The Airy series, A1, Slave Pits of the Undercity, A2, Assault on the Area of the Slave, or A2, Secret of the Slaver Stockade, A3, Assault on the Area of the Slave Lords, and A4, In the Dungeons of the Slave Lords. We did it, guys. We did it.
Woohoo!
Yay.
Awesome.
I didn't realize those guys were just men at arms. I thought they were all like 5th or 6th level fighters.
You're like, we're dead.
It's like, what the?
I was like, Paul, come on, we got this.
I would have attacked them if I'd been paying attention to the like proper Gygaxian and early D&D concept name.
No, they're level 5, or not level 5. They're 5 hit point level 0s.
Okay, they just tuned me up real good.
Yeah, they just got super lucky because you guys are
Naked.
absolutely fighting in the buff. So we're gonna do a little. We're just gonna fast forward to a post credits scene. You guys are afoot now. You're traveling. People are kind of clustering in bands. The innkeeper, the innkeeper is there. I mean, he wasn't evil, nor was the madam. She has her guys and her girls with her. But as you guys are making your way, trying to find a way out of this crater valley area here, in the evening, hiking along the path in front of you, you see a fellow. Actually, he's riding on a mule. He's riding on a mule, kind of going along, and he looks over his shoulder and he goes pale for a moment, and then he smiles and says, "Well, you made it out alive." When he sees Selzen, he says, "See, I told you." Selzen just kind of laughs and says, "Very well. I think you've earned safe passage, Wimple. Be careful who you work for in the future. It's Wimple Frump, the illusionist."
Wow. Well, I'm glad you survived.
Yeah, you gave me a chance, and I mean, they were going to catch Selzen sooner or later, and I did everything I could. I gave him a scroll. I didn't realize none of you folks were illusionists. Well,
no, we appreciate it.
Good luck.
Where are you headed? Where are you headed now?
Oh, I'm gonna try and find a pass through these hills where most of the town folk are trying to exfiltrate through. I certainly.
We're headed back to the keep, I believe.
Any chance you want to go with that leprechaun?
Leprechaun? No, I don't want anything to do with a leprechaun. I'm done. I'm going to work kids' birthday parties in the city of Greyhawk or something.
Okay. Well, if you decide you want to turn a new leaf and help stop people like this in the future, you might be able to find us at the Keep of the Borderlands. That's where we stay when we're not busy elsewhere.
Yeah,
we will be leveling up there.
Yeah. You took a. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm sorry. I did not catch these. Brad and Robert Phillips. I was focused on PDFs and stuff. $6 for making Paul 6th level, right? And 14 for a great live streaming of the A series. Thank you, Brad. No, the other one. And Robert Phillips, thank you. Years long campaign. Absolutely.
Good job, Bill, by the way.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I'm just sorry Tim couldn't be here. I messaged him. I hope everything is okay in Tim's side of the world. Tim, we missed you, and hopefully you'll be able to rejoin us, my friend. I hope everything is good with you. guys, how do you want to proceed? We kind of talked about this on the Discord a little bit, but what do you guys? I feel like there's a strong, at least a quorum to run the A series. Am I wrong about that?
The A series? We just ran the A series.
Not the A. I'm sorry, not the A series. Now that we're done with the A series, to run White Plume Mountain out of the S series.
I think that
would really like that.
I think
Sure.
fans would like that.
Yeah. I mean, we could just run it as a one-off and then do a campaign on something else after that. But I think just running that as a one-off.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Well, I mean, properly played, White Plume Mountain can take a long time, to.
Oh,
to
yeah.
stuff, but
We're all gonna die a lot.
I've always wanted to run it. Like I've never DM'd it. I've never played it, but it's that module from when I was a kid.
It's too cool not to have in your collection, even if you've never used it.
Giant crabs and platforms and all that stuff. All the traps look amazing.
Now, I had actually never played White Plume Mountain back in the day when I was a kid, and when I got back into AD&D in the late '90s and collected modules, that was one that I had not owned, and so I got a copy. And I remember reading through it the night it came, and I was like, "Well, this was a waste of fucking money." I was just so put off by the Funhouse Dungeon, but I have. Over the years, I have come to embrace that module.
Oh, yeah.
I love it. It is completely gonzo. Audience is asking about White Plume. Is it something you guys would want to run your current characters through, or?
Sure.
Yeah, I'd like to play Fingers again.
All right.
I'd like to play Roy again too. What's the levels for that? I mean, I assume we're gonna all level up.
You guys are positioned good. It's technically I want to say it's 4 to 7. You know what? Let's.
If it's 4 to 7, then we're perfect. I mean, we'll be at the top end of that and have a better chance to survive.
But it might be like 5 to 9 or something like that. I'm gonna look it up. So let's see.
Looks like 5 to 10.
5 to 10.
Yeah,
So I think on the low end is like 5 or 5th level if you've got like 11 to 12 people playing. Up towards the other if you've only got a few people playing. I think you guys are going to be well positioned to play White Plume Mountain.
I think that would be super fun.
And I mean, as it is a very puzzle solving novel. I know Thane Kyle had to pop out, but as it is a puzzle heavy module, he may have more to do than just stand back saying, I chant. So he might find himself enjoying it some.
Do we can I just ask, will we do like a Discord leveling or discussion of such and distribution of things? Like, I'd like to find out. I assume we're going to get some relaxation and travel and sage time in before White Plume Mountain, so we can, like, for example, the sword I just picked up off this drow.
Yeah, I mean,
certainly.
Okay.
I mean, you've got to get either back up the wild coast to Barnacus and try and locate, because that's where your ally there tells you that Gord, that Geller is. Selzen says Geller is still headquartered out of Barnacus right now. So, I mean, he holds up a sheaf of papers and says, "I wasn't able to get everything, but I grabbed a lot of information." I think that's the end of the slavers, though.
so, and there wasn't any more treasure or anything on that boat that they were. I guess, I mean, the next time we can sort of level up and sort through the treasure and figure out, which direction we're headed and get provisioned and move on.
Well, is that a show? Do we do that live, or I don't really
You just
know.
want to do that on Discord? We can do that.
Yeah. I mean, I think a journey like to the a journey to where White Plume Mountain starts from. That's an overland journey, and I definitely think it's worth. I think it's worth gaming out.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I have said before. That yes, Praxis, they did get the Sword of Alliance. But they I don't like teleporting fast travel to modules
Perfect.
and campaign areas. So I have a map of the world of Greyhawk, and I'm going to use it.
Bring it up on the screen as we're traveling.
Yeah, that'd be great.
I can certainly do that, and I can plot out. I have a friend who's working on a World of Greyhawk travel application that will literally let you draw a line and plot out your travel for you and do encounters and stuff like that, kind of like Familiar's doing, but it's only for the World of Greyhawk. So
crazy that the TSRs and WotC's not doing stuff like that. Like, it's so obvious, but that's another discussion.
That's another discussion. So
to hell with those guys. We got first edition.
Yep.
Absolutely. And the whole, we're sorry. Their statements at Wizards of the or at Gen Con, we're sorry if you felt that way. that is, we're
it's
sorry,
not us, it's you.
We're sorry if you felt put upon when we called you troglodytes and implied that the creators of Dungeons and Dragons were racist misogynists.
Dude,
we're sorry if that made you upset.
so crazy. So crazy.
So but I mean, I'm not going to have that discussion on the air any more than just to say that's a load of horse shit. So yeah, then that's what we'll do. We will we may fast travel to Barnacus, because I mean, how shitty would it be for you guys to get like one hex outside of Suderham, and then you get killed by giant wasps? So we may hand wave travel from Barnac or from Suderham to Barnacus, or I may plot it out. You never know. And then we'll get you guys on the road.
Cool.
And training, please.
And
for the love of Crom, training.
Absolutely. So I want to thank everybody out in the audience who stuck it out with us, everyone who subscribed. I think at last look, we're at 10,518, 10,520, something like that. YouTube's jerking me around again on views. So if you missed the YouTube shorts that I put out today, I actually did publish some. You can go check that out on my channel. And if you haven't already, you can subscribe. But thank you, players. It has been a long, strange journey from Tuesday afternoons to Tuesday nights. We've had so many different people.
I've actually been around since A2, so I've been around for a while now.
Yeah. You started.
Lots of fun. I'm enjoying the hell out of it.
Me too.
I'm glad.
I like Cypher's comment there about just an episode of us getting drunk on the road and arguing about who killed who with the most panache.
I mean, Paul killed the drow and the monk.
I tackled that monk off the deck.
And that was much appreciated. That was an amazing
mission for a couple rounds. It was pretty.
I didn't get a chance before we were mobbed by the men at arms. My battle cry was going to be for Roy.
Witness me.
Well, I will say this: that thief I made 2 moves silently rolls. You guys had no idea she was back there. But when you offed the drow, the illusionist, that's who you're fighting. The
Yeah.
drow, the illusionist, and the monk, basically all in one round, she was like, I'm not dying for these assholes.
Well, I was wondering because you showed the picture and she was the one lying on the ground at the bottom.
Yeah.
Like, where's that one?
Yeah, she was
This is
about
in
to
the back of
stab
my
you
mind.
in the back. Literally, you deciding to tackle the monk was what saved you.
Yeah.
Because I was like, well, Dave's standing back there by himself. Make her move silently. Roll 9. Dave's about to take 4 times backstab damage. So
Nope.
We did get the
trying-
loot from the slavers that we killed, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Holder was gathering stuff up.
yeah, so you guys did gather some stuff up. You got and all this we will discuss this in private, but you've got let's see, the evil high priest mace is quite nice. He was wearing a set of bracers that are also quite nice. Let's see, nothing from the half-orc fighter assassin. He got killed and sank to the bottom of the lake. Let's see, the drow, that sword. Not sure what that's all about. You got that sword.
None of which any of this will help us in the in White Plume Mountain.
We can use it to like pry things open.
Yeah.
Hey, we got to get there first.
Yeah, I know.
The cloak that the illusionist was wearing, and his dagger. So yeah, you guys did get some stuff from those slave lords.
Cool.
Hooray! Hey, thanks to everybody watching out there. By the way, I'm very surprised. Like, people ping me on Discord and they're like, "Hey," and like know me from playing a character on this show, and that's amazing to me that anyone is paying attention to the individual players, because the reason people come is for you, Bill. That's why people come here.
Nah, dude, it's. I mean, I'm like Red Skull in the first of the Thanos movies. I guide people to a treasure I cannot possess. That's
and I'm learning. I mean, I'm actually, for that Berghoff thing, that if I ever get around to running it, I'm learning from both you and Great Old Ones about how to run first edition.
That's super fun.
So I'm learning good lessons so that I can at least absorb enough. That'll be that, plus just making sure I have one rules lawyer playing as a player will be enough to get me through the rules.
Well, and the segmenting is so cool too. Like, it really puts a flavor on the combat that I feel like you don't get in 5e.
I'm sure I wouldn't know.
Yeah. I mean, like, segmented combat is so nuanced. I mean, it's like my sword. I'm bringing my sword down on the head of the evil high priest as he's casting a spell. What's going to happen? Is he going to finish, or is my sword going to strike him? So I like it a little bit more than, it doesn't matter if I'm casting disintegrate or magic missile. Yeah. My spell just happens. Everything just kind of happens at once.
It has a specificity to it that, like, you can gain. You can kind of game that out and decide what you're going to do per round. It's really cool. It's got a really textured combat.
Yeah, I like it. I love all the moving parts in first edition AD&D. First edition AD&D to me is like, it's like looking over one of those 3D cutaway planiforms of an Apache attack helicopter. There's so many greebly parts that you're like, how does this stuff even interconnect to work? But then you watch it in flight and you're like, oh, that is badass. And that's just how I feel about AD&D, man. And it's
the use of the word greebling is actually pretty badass.
Thank you. I actually, I actually learned the term greeblies from it may still be shoved in a box somewhere, but I had one of those fan magazines for Star Wars back when the movie first came out. And you know, of course, they talked to all the model departments and everybody, and like the pieces of model railroad and model tank and model airplane and everything else that they stuck all over the Death Star and so on. And I kept seeing this term used over and over again: greeblies. And
we use that term a lot in film when we're designing like really complicated ships and things like that.
Yeah. So, and it's even in, I run pretty extensive mods when I play Fallout 4. Normally when you play Fallout 4, there's a very limited amount of stuff you can change and move around in a settlement. I don't like that. I have always hated the fact that it's 200 years after the bomb and people are living in a tin shack and haven't like bothered picking up the skeletons off the ground right outside their tin shack. I can't stand that.
Well, they're cursed. I mean, what do you expect them to do? I mean,
when I establish a settlement, I go through and I make it look like something that should be 200 years after nuclear war. But if you look at the advanced names of the year 2077 hardware stuck to buildings, you know, drain pipes and air conditioning and fusion power conduits and things like that, they're all called grebes. And I was like, I know what that is.
Awesome.
So, but no, I've enjoyed having you guys here. I know, you know, it's been, it's funny. And I wish TK was here because, there's a life cycle of rock bands that you either become so huge that you're rock and roll royalty, like your Rush or your Led Zeppelin or you know, like that, or you become one of those bands that just stays mids and ends up doing, you know, fairs and car shows. Everybody remembers buying your cassette back in 1982 that had your incredible mind-blowing hit on it, but now you're doing fairs and car shows, and there's, you know, nothing wrong with that, I guess, as long as it's putting food on the table. But you look at the lineups of those bands, and then you go to the Wikipedia page, and it's like, this guy was a guitarist from like 1971 to 1982. And this guy was the lead. And it's like, who's left? And it's like the keyboardist who started in 1982 is now the oldest band member. And he's not even an original band member. So it's kind of like, I feel like we've got a little bit of that lineage going on in this game, because if you go all the way back to 2020, maybe even when we first got rolling, it was James F. Keck, Doomsword Deathmaster, a buddy of mine, Rusty, and Thane Kyle, and fellow
David McCauley calling out Glass Tiger as an example of the bands that
yeah Survivor, REO Speedwagon.
So TK's the OG, huh?
He is pretty much the original band member who's left.
Awesome.
And I mean, that's not a patch on you guys. It's I love having everyone who's stepped up and asked to be in the game. You know, has been fantastic. Has been fantastic, and I've enjoyed having you guys here. So I think we are at that point where it's tomorrow. at least where Dave and I are. So I think we're gonna call it there. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Thank you to my players. You guys, please help yourselves to the complimentary champagne in the green room. As for the rest of you people, I will be back tomorrow night. We are going to be talking about some TTRPG news, some stuff going on in the news and my opinions on it. I expect to see you all there. So do tune in for that. Thursday night, I don't I don't think we have a guest Thursday night, but I'll have to double check. And then, of course, Friday night, we'll be back with some live play Gamma World, where the character turnover is pretty high. So thank you again, everybody, for being here. I do love you all. And please, on your way out, if you would be so kind, the Owl Bear has been with us from the beginning. Would you, just for me personally, would you ask him for an autograph? It'd make him feel so good. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow night. Love you all.
Have you seen my owl bear? Here's to all the weirdos everywhere in the woods and in the air. Have you seen my owl bear? Should I shave off all my hair? Bobs are all around, some live in tunnels underground. Some are fat, some are rich, some are sleeping in a ditch. Can you ride a crooked horse without a saddle way off course? Naked as a toad all the way to Smoky Joe's. Have you seen the little creep driving fast in his little green Jeep? He smells like fish and brandy, but his rotten teeth look dandy. Take me to the show, I don't care if fast or slow. From action flicks to dancing dicks, just take me to the show.